Acting like we ain't see this book before.
Like,
Like
seen it a million times.
No, the nigga
taking
said,
down the big dogs.
If it's wrong, it's wrong.
The
though.
black man with the money.
If it's
That's
wrong,
all
it's
it
wrong,
is.
though.
Bro, what?
That's
The
the
nigga's
on,
gay.
man.
The nigga's gay.
But it
dog.
sounds like they both are.
Allegedly.
What's the problem
But
with
what
being that?
Allegedly.
What's
But
the
what,
problem?
hold on, what is the gay? The gay, see, take the gay out of it. Because the gay don't. No,
Bro, he pushing.
ain't no
Bro,
alleged.
he pushing up his.
that
bro.
nigga got in the bed with dog. That nigga had boxers on, bro.
Bro, come
Tyler got right behind that nigga, bro.
Bro.
No, Tyler was wild.
Son, a nigga text me. A nigga text me. You thick.
We don't know
you
what
throw
they
hands.
had going on.
But we coming in on the I'm a faded.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, so B Simone came out and said she can't shop at Bloomingdales no more. Right? Was it Bloomingdales?
Yeah.
It was Bloomingdale's.
Bloomingdales, and now she's stuck at shopping at H&M. Damn. Right?
Yeah, what's wrong with H&M?
I was about to say that.
Nothing
bro.
wrong with
Nothing
H&M.
wrong with H&M, bro.
Listen,
What's good with her?
listen. I still shop at H&M.
What's wrong with H&M?
What, you said that like
I
you said,
love-
I'm
I-
still.
I love.
Nigga, H&M is fire,
I-
bro.
I-
In the
I'm
mall and
still.
all. Like,
Listen.
what's wrong with H&M?
I love H&M. I love H&M. They got the thick shirts
They
for the
do.
Lolo.
They do for the Elo.
For the Elo.
See, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. They almost lost me with that
The monkey shit?
coolest monkey in the
That
jungle
shit was
shit.
crazy.
Man, listen, cuz.
No, I'm not gonna lie to you. I wasn't rocking with that shit. That's like 2021
They
type
didn't lose
shit.
me on it,
No, I was
but,
almost gone. You know I be on my.
Yeah, you be on your Black Panther
I
shit.
had to hold them down.
T'Challa
Hold
head.
that down.
But I don't think like when I go there, bro. That monkey shit can't never scare me because, bro, listen, cuz they shit too good. The prices are too good.
Yeah.
$12.99, real good shirt.
Real good shirt.
$12.99?
It ain't even that. If you on a run and you just gotta go snag up a little cheap $12 shirt,
Yeah.
go to H&M and it gonna look clean.
You got somewhere to go tonight real quick. Go grab you a real quick. Like I'm
It
talking
never,
like
it never missed.
semi-formal slacks,
Never
Slacks.
missed. Never
little
missed.
tee. You know what I'm saying? A button down.
Bro, even the little graphic tee gonna bust.
B Simone was flagging.
Yeah, well, she.
B Simone was
but you know
flagging.
what? You know, I ain't gonna lie to you guys. Keep it real with you. I can't stand B Simone.
Right,
Right?
T.O., hold on, but so this was So you was biased?
But I'm gonna tell you why I can't stand her though, because she was the same one that came out and said she can't date a nigga that work at 9 to 5.
That's true. I remember that.
So you don't want. I bet you right now, she was praying she get a nigga that's 9 to 5.
Did say
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
I forgot.
That nigga might be able to lighten up the load on her now. You feel me?
9 to 5 niggas shopping at Bloomingdale's.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I ain't gonna lie to
'cause
you.
I can afford to go shop at Bloomingdale's.
That's a fact.
But
That's
the
a
crazy
fact.
thing is, you know, I don't think it would have ever came out if that situation ain't happened the day before.
What happened
What's
the day
that?
before?
I guess her friend felt like her co-host felt like, you know, basically she didn't look out for her.
Oh shoot.
Oh,
You
I didn't know about that.
I guess she lost everything and went back to live with her parents. And B Simone was basically helping other people.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
And
to
then
you.
I think she kind of went and told that story the next day or next episode to let them know, like, hey, I'm going through it too.
B Simone messed up because from what I understand, they say B Simone is the lone successful person from her family. So she take care of her mom, her siblings, her grandparents, all that. So she take it. So if she would have taken that angle, be like, hey, listen, shit's a lot. You know what I'm saying? The economy's tough right now. My comedy's not really moving how it should be. So things are a little tough right now. We got to downsize for my family. We used to shop at Whole Foods. Now we got to go to X place. That's cool. If she went from that angle, it's the Bloomingdale's H&M shit. Niggas can't get with that.
Well, you know what?
Can't get with it.
But even then, like you got a co-host.
Right.
Why your co-host struggling and you ain't?
Hold on. See, now we don't know if they was on profit share. We don't know if they was splitting revenue.
I'm just saying that's your co-host.
True.
If that's my co-host and they going through something, that I'm obligated to look out.
What's the co-host name?
I don't really
So
know.
that means that the co-host isn't on.
It's not relevant enough.
She's not on Wildin' Out. She's
Right.
not on none of these other
She not
platforms
pulling her
where.
weight.
You know what I'm saying?
but obviously she probably B Simone might not be paying her enough.
well, there that goes.
D-
Well,
d-
B Simone is the one that's supposed to pay her. See, I'm saying if they're on a podcast together, right? That means that their pay structure may be they're splitting profits from the YouTube. If the YouTube isn't
She ain't splitting shares with her.
if it's coming from B Simone's YouTube, she might not be.
Yeah.
Yeah, she might
Well,
not
like
be.
I said, B Simone said she ain't want no 9 to 5 nigga now. I'm pretty sure now she'll pray to God. And
That's where she fucked up.
Yeah, now pray to God. See, that's the thing, you feel me? Like a lot of times, bro, a lot of these 9 to 5 men get a lot of shit. Like, you feel me?
Nah.
Like,
no, sure.
like, bro, these are hardworking men.
sure.
You feel me? Like, I don't know why they expect every man to be out there to be able to afford you a Bentley. You feel me? Be able to afford you a Chanel purse. What's wrong with a Michael Kors?
Every K. Williams said she ain't dating no bus driver. You remember that?
And bus drivers I think bus drivers get pensions.
They do get pensions.
They do.
They do get union.
They do. I
all
was literally
type of-
about to
you know
say
what I'm
that. They backed by the union.
Come on,
man.
like, how could you say you don't want that?
They ain't want it,
that's
bro.
a check for life.
Listen, bro. B. Simone would have been at
Literally a check for
Bloomingdales
life.
right now. She was with a bus driver, bro. She'd have been shopping
But
right
you,
now.
you know how low you got to be to not be able to shop at Bloomingdales?
Hold on, time out. Hold on. What you mean?
This nigga bugging.
What you mean?
Bro, you got to be broke as shit to not be able to shop
Nah,
at
bro.
Bloomingdales.
Bloomingdales ain't cheap.
Bloomingdales ain't cheap.
But Bloomingdales, you
depending-
ain't got to be no rich nigga to shop at Bloomingdales either.
Depending what floor you going on in Bloomingdales.
You think Bloomingdales is like a Macy's?
No, it sure ain't.
Like a higher end Macy's.
Macy's is a lower one to me.
No, I just said a higher end
Okay.
Macy's,
Okay.
of course.
Yeah.
So what you talking about the bottom? How
She said she can't. She said she can't even shop there. So you tell me you can't go buy a top.
She used to be at Balenciaga and shit, Zo. Now
How
she
much
gotta
a
walk in the-
Balenciaga shirt
No, I'm
cost?
saying, listen, if she was spending $1,100 on a Balenciaga shirt, now she will go into Bloomingdale's.
Balenciaga never cost $1,100.
No, damn what they got $900 shirts.
If you talking about, you talking about like shirts.
a button of Balenciaga
Yeah.
gonna go for like
Yes.
So she couldn't buy the $900 Balenciaga shirt. She go to Bloomingdale's, can't afford the $400 shirt. She like, damn, let
I
me go
don't
to
even think. I
H&M.
don't even think that bit $400.
I ain't gonna lie, $250.
I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
I was literally about
All
to
right,
say
so
that.
B,
Yeah.
so B Simone, I ain't gonna lie, shorty. Yeah, you out of there.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
might.
yeah. Because I
out
just
there,
looked up the average cost for like a blouse for a woman.
Yeah.
60 to like 250.
Oh no, she had JC Penney. She didn't go to JC Penney.
Shit's
Yeah,
tough.
she didn't go to
Hey,
JC
listen.
Burlington.
I'm gonna tell. Hey, listen.
Yeah, Burlington. All
Hey,
that.
I'm shopping at H&M. H&M, I fuck with you.
What you mean? H&M
Express.
got some tops and shirt now, like for the 60.
That's what I just said. No.
Hold on. For this,
no.
you done spend $60 on a shirt
I
at
ain't-
H&M.
I ain't
H&M
never-
got like the suit. We get the suit.
Oh,
with the
okay.
joint.
Oh,
That's-
shit, you talking
that's
about
different. Yeah.
I'm talking
that
about
shit.
like nigga, what we going in there
That
for?
graffiti.
Oh, no.
Graffiti gonna cost you about what? $16.99.
The most they seen on the graffiti for them is $24.99.
That's a fact. Great quality.
Yeah, amazing quality.
Great quality.
That's
You
what
can
I
wash
said.
and dry that bitch.
That's why I said you can run up in there and grab you something real quick and you good.
Yeah, she's tripping, bro.
You ain't
She
lying.
fucked up when she said the 9 to 5 shit, and then she was just like, "Yo, I'm broke." Like she should never did that.
That bitch
I
broke.
feel like she should never even told her fans that shit.
That bitch broke. Hey, let's start this motherfucking show, man. Welcome to the 8793 podcast. I got my boy J Cuz in the building. What's poppin', J Cuz? Dolo,
we
what's
good.
poppin', my nigga?
Yo.
Where that nigga Donovan at? Donovan, what's poppin', my nigga?
What's good, my nigga? What up?
Yeah,
That nigga just came from Iran.
He
all
ready
right?
for
you
war.
already
He
know,
ready
right?
for war.
He
nigga.
just came from Iran.
That
You feel
nigga
me?
scrapped up.
Allah
All
Akbar.
right.
You know what I mean? I represent for my peoples.
Hey, watch your mouth on this damn podcast.
No, we gonna get to it. We gonna get to
Hey,
it.
watch your
Goddamn.
mouth on this
Allah,
podcast,
all
man.
praise Allah.
We gonna get to it. Goddamn.
All right, let's talk about this goddamn Jim Jones. Jim Jones going crazy right now, right? You know,
Jimmy ain't doing
he said
nothing,
he
man.
said he said he better than Nas. He said his numbers is better than Nas, so that means that he better than Nas.
That is what he said.
Jim said, "Listen, man, hey, pull up track for track." It's what he said. He said, "Pull up track for track." He said, "Go look at the stats. Pull up the stats, and then we can talk the numbers." He says numbers matter. He says
is
numbers
what he
matter.
said.
That's what he said.
That nigga gotta eat his words, bro.
So-
That's my dog.
I
Listen,
thought he said he was more relevant than him.
That too.
He
said
said
numbers.
numbers. Saying the numbers.
he started talking about the
numbers.
numbers.
Yeah, the numbers threw me off a little bit, but relevancy, yeah, I'm backing him with that.
Okay, I agree with
Yeah,
that.
I agree with that.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I don't agree with shit. I don't agree with that. Nas is more relevant because why Nas is more relevant? Jim can go throw a concert. Jim can't go throw a stadium right now. Jim can't sell out Madison Square Garden right now. Nas can go right now and throw a Illmatic 10-year anniversary. He's selling out Madison Square Garden back-to-back nights.
True, but I'm looking at it like the age group. Like if you ask my daughter who Jim Jones is, I'm pretty sure she
No,
don't know who
but
he is.
that counts
versus
as
Nas.
but that counts as relevancy, right?
But
if I
that
can
also-
go
That doesn't count as relevancy.
if you
That's
can't
speaking-
sell out nothing, how are you relevant?
That's not relevancy. That's speaking to your legacy.
You think Nas
That's
could sell something out right now?
Huh?
You think Nas could sell something out right now?
What? Man, listen, man, Nas.
Right? No, I'm talking about like right now, 2025.
Listen, Nas can throw a 25-year anniversary for Illmatic. He's selling 3 nights back.
You
back
talking?
at
You
Gardens.
talking a legacy concert? You talking a one-off
He
concert?
can do he can do a surprise concert at
No.
Madison Square Garden.
No.
He gonna sell that out.
No.
Yes, he will.
No.
Y'all niggas tripping.
No.
Crazy,
Y'all
man.
niggas tripping.
Yo, we talking about Nas who stand next to KRS-One and Big Daddy Kane all day, bro. We talking about Jim Jones who stand next to relevant artists of today's stature who the young people finna come out and see. If Jim Jones standing next to niggas like Cash Cobain, he's standing next to all these other Dave East, all these other relevant niggas in New York. If he was to throw something, I'm telling you right now, they coming out for dog.
Go ask.
I don't
Any,
even know who the fuck will open up for Nas.
go
right
ask any
Bro,
nigga.
KRS-One.
and that's it.
KRS-One.
and it's not gonna be sold out.
Go ask any nigga from New York who's more relevant. Nas or Jim,
What are you
and
talking
they gonna
about?
tell you that.
We
You got a
talking
nigga, you got a nigga
legacy?
from New York right here.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
You not
He
even-
do got a nigga from New
He don't-
York right
he-
here,
listen,
bro.
cuz-
But think about it. Jim Jones is real smart.
Capo
How
is
does he
more
stay relevant?
bro?
Man, bro, get the fuck out of
Staying
here.
with the youngins.
Staying with the youngins.
Capo's more
And then
relevant.
remember before that, what he did, Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah.
You know what he doing.
He started that shit, fam.
Yeah,
All right,
basically.
okay, all right. So okay, you guys are puffing and poking out y'all chest. Name me Jim Jones top 5 records.
We're not talking about
That I
relevant.
Answer the question. I'm just.
We're
naming-
talking about being relevant.
Records that I like?
That's all. That's about relevancy.
No, man, you talking legacy play shit still,
Thank
bro.
you.
Because you listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. Any record of Nas that you say you like, it ain't gonna be. Listen, you know he went 2 for 3. I ain't no hater. He went 2 for 3 with Hit Boy, slammed. He went
3 for 3.
He went
with
2
Hit
for
Boy.
3
He
with
went
Hit.
3
He
for
went
3.
2 for 3
3
with
for
Hit.
3.
2 for 3. 2 for 3 with Hit.
3 for 3.
The nigga did. I'm not gonna lie. The shit with Kanye did not slap.
What's
You know
that?
it
He
didn't.
did it.
I don't even
That-
know
but-
what shit he did with Kanye. What's the name of that shit?
Terrible album. A terrible
Oh, you
album.
talking about the album,
It
the
was
project,
terrible,
okay.
bro. That's what I'm saying. Of the relevant shit, I'm not gonna lie to you. If you talking relevant, like niggas who dropping albums of right now, I'd rather hear Jim Jones at
Bro,
the
I
church
don't
step
think
shit.
Nas
That Jomo?
lyrically is fire, but I don't think Nas was ever like beating him in a song. Like,
So hold on,
was
wait.
Nas ever like
Oh,
top
hold
10?
on, hold on.
Hold on. See, Donovan.
Wait.
I'm asking you something.
you
Like on
went
the
too
hot,
far.
on like the top 100.
You
Was
went
he,
too far.
Was
Listen,
he ever
Nas
like
is Nas is top
Hold on,
5,
that's
nigga.
Nas.
Bro, hold on. Let me
He's
answer.
of all time.
Listen, I be wanting to be on them
saying.
niggas' side,
Listen
bro.
what I'm saying. In the top 100, did he ever crack the 10, the top 10?
Yes, that's Nas.
Yes.
I don't think
That's
so.
Nas.
I don't think
That's
so.
Nas.
Hold on. So hold on. Because the disrespect is real, right? So,
And
so
now he did.
hold up, wait.
Give me some
1995
facts. Give me some facts. Let me hear the facts.
So no, because I want to bounce because Dolo was disrespectful.
Okay.
Right. So King Disease was not a slap.
That shit was a slap.
King Disease 2 was not a slap.
Hold on. King
Answer
Disease.
the question. King Disease 2 was not a slap.
King Disease. Okay,
What year
hold
was
on.
that?
Answer the question.
2024, 2023. I'm not gonna lie to you. 5 shit.
Wait. Answer the question. Yes or no?
If I remember correctly, I want to say I like King Disease 1 more than 2, and then the third album. I'm trying to tell you.
Go ahead. I asked you a question. You blabbing. Was it fire or not? You know
said
it
it
was.
was fire
Okay,
at the
right?
beginning.
It was
Okay,
fire.
hold up.
I'm not no hater. He
said it was fire.
I'm not no hater.
So the album Magic that Hit Boy produced.
Magic
was
was the best one.
okay.
So
King-
that's what I'm saying. King Disease
No,
1
you
was
said-
the
no,
I'm not
you
no
said
hater to
2
say
for 3.
He went
No.
2.5 for 3.
No.
He went 2.5 for 3. I can't lie. That King Disease.
No.
Damn.
Listen, the whole King Disease series, gas.
I can't lie.
Each project slap. Bro.
Okay.
The
Jim
least one
Jones-
was 3.
Jim Jones at the church steps. That
Listen,
Jomo slap.
ain't no Jim Jones album that he dropped. He haven't dropped. It's
T.O.
all
had to pull
trash.
his phone out. T.O. had to pull his phone out.
No.
I went from the top further for the dome.
Okay.
I don't even know.
Hold on.
I just
Straight
wanna-
up, huh?
I don't know the album. I just want the track names. You know, you could name me 3 top Nas tracks.
All I want is
Of all
one mic.
time?
Yeah, that you fuck with like that.
One mic, Illmatic, blah blah. Man, niggas will say 1995 shit, bro. Name something
Legendary
from the
shit.
Bro, these are
modern
all
days.
in 99, in 96 and 2000.
Modern day shit.
Yeah,
What's
Listen.
modern day?
Cause Jim Jones got that still in Harlem.
bro. Right
Everyone
now,
love that
right
shit.
now.
Ain't nobody listening to that
Ain't nobody
shit.
listen to that shit. The only shit niggas listen to
That's
that
so
shit back
funny.
then is
Bro,
ball.
y'all didn't see when he had the whole club
Bro,
singing that shit.
Everybody listen.
Come on, man.
Because everybody made a remix
I'm-
off
am
of
I
that
lying?
joint. Yeah, everybody made a remix.
Come on,
So
man.
hold on,
You
so
don't know
Dave
what
East
y'all
made a
talking
remix
about.
of that
You
shit.
didn't see that, Dolo?
So did
I didn't
it?
see
he
that.
saw
though.
that.
Oh, you gotta go type it in
So
YouTube.
okay, so if I go look it up right now, it's gonna crack the top 100.
What?
Harlem.
Hold on, let me see.
It might.
The Harlem record, absolutely fucking not. It didn't hit the top 100.
No. Billboard.
That
no.
shit
Bruh,
went
I'm
double.
looking at this facts right
That-
here. I just want to say it. Nas never hit nothing in the top 10 for the top 100. In 96, he had
Are we
If I
sure?
Ruled the World. I'm telling you, it was number 53. And One Mic in 2002 was number 43.
How many Billboard entries did he have though? That's the
I'm talking
question.
about, this is for the Hot 100s. This is
That's Billboard entries.
Is this Billboard? No,
It
these
is.
are top singles.
Okay. Still
And
Billboard entries.
listen, bro. Nothing is hitting 10. You know. Then he has Nas's Like 90,
T.O.,
in
put your phone
99,
down.
Underground Classic, Hate Me Now with Puffy in 92. That was number 62. I don't even want to say the rest because it's trash. Jimmy, nigga,
If it
number
ain't bothering.
5, bro. We Fly High 2006.
That's the only
That's the
fucking
only
song,
one. That's my
bro.
nigga. That's the only one though. That's my
That's the
nigga.
only fucking
That's the only
song,
one.
and he didn't even write that.
Then
Yo,
you got,
stop. See,
then
He
you
didn't
got-
write that.
You
But
got
we're
Birthday
talking
in
about-
2011. Who wrote that?
Being relevant.
You know
That's
who wrote
what-
that.
Max B
You,
wrote
the
that.
Wave
Fuck outta
God
here.
wrote
The Wave
that,
God-
nigga.
the
You
Wave
know
God
that.
Nah, nigga.
The Wave God
You
wrote
know
that.
that.
We ain't giving B that one.
You
Relax.
crazy as hell.
No, the Wave God
That's
did
why
write
they
that.
had beef because that nigga was like, "Yo, why am I getting my fucking
But
royalties
listen,
off
it
of
don't
that?"
even matter. Wrote it or
Name
not.
me another record.
Wrote it or not.
Name me another record.
Jomo. Jomo.
Then you got
fire.
Pop Champagne.
Oh my god, that's
Pop
not his
Champagne was a fire.
record.
Hey,
Yes, it is. It's
Donovan,
featured,
I'm
bro.
trying to be with you, bro.
Pop Champagne
That-
was moving New York.
That
B.
shit.
I mean, he would know. He's from New York. We ain't from New York.
Wait. Someone with Miami. What's up? With Trey Songz on that. That
Yeah.
wasn't that
Bro,
wasn't fire.
where did it hit on the top 100?
Certified Gangster wasn't fire.
Where did it hit on top 100?
Let me see here. Those didn't hit the top 100.
Oh, I know it didn't,
This
nigga.
doesn't. They didn't. I'm giving
Nas
the facts,
Nas
they
has
didn't.
more Billboard entries
Come
for
on,
sure.
bro. Y'all gotta start
Billboard
listening.
entries.
'Cause It's,
Correct.
listen, it's a disrespect y'all even having a conversation on this shit, bro.
We're speaking. CTO, you're speaking toward legacy. We speaking toward relevancy. I'm speaking toward.
Jim
if you
is
were to
not
go,
relevant, bro.
Yes, he is. If you were
How?
to go, Jay Cuz just told you. If you were to go ask his kids right now, bro,
Brody.
do they know who Jim Jones is or do they know who Nas is? They
What
gonna
co-
say-
okay.
Let me show you.
put
Let me
two
show you-
side-by-side
Let me tell you what's the
pictures.
legacy.
Yep.
Let me tell you what's legacy right
Yep.
here. This is legacy. Y'all all know this. Y'all remember when Kobe did this?
Baller.
Jimmy was doing that before.
Oh my
Kobe
god, nigga,
did
nobody
that.
gives a
I'm not
fuck
gonna lie.
And everybody
about
up there
that.
flexing their hand, nigga.
Bro, nobody gives
Come
a
on.
fuck about
Nas ain't
that.
got nobody up there doing no
Bro,
dance or flexing nothing.
That's culture.
Listen,
Okay.
Listen, Nog Legacy, he's top 5, stamp of all time, stamp.
No, that's your top 5.
I ain't gonna lie
nigga.
though. On the Billboard,
Nigga, Pop Smoke top 5 for you, nigga. Fuck out
Nah,
of here.
Pop ain't top on
The
there.
Wolves, nigga.
He ain't top on there.
Nah, on the
Nigga, you say
Billboard-
Nipsey's in your top.
on the Billboard,
Nipsey.
Nas definitely
Nah,
got.
I
Nipsey
never
shit.
said that.
Hold on.
He definitely
Nipsey
got
my,
Jones.
Nipsey my boy now.
Nipsey not know nothing.
Don't get it twisted.
You know
Nipsey
your
my
top
nigga
10?
now.
No.
10?
No,
Niggas only listen
nah.
to Nipsey because he dead.
10?
Nah, Nipsey ain't top 10 in
Nigga,
hip hop.
niggas
That's not
only
in your
listen.
top 10.
In hip hop,
I thought I was. I would have been your
Nigga,
top
no,
10.
Nipsey
Much
don't
you listen
even
to
make
that
that's
nigga.
my guy.
25,
That's
fam.
my guy.
He might not even make my 25, bro. Those niggas only listen to him because he dead.
I forgot you from
Hey,
Poughkeepsie,
hey,
bro.
hey,
I
hey,
forgot
hey,
you
no,
from
I'm not
Poughkeepsie.
lying.
I forgot you
hey.
from Poughkeepsie.
Nipsey
Yeah.
better than Benny Siegel?
Hey, don't be disrespectful, cuz.
Yeah,
Come
Nip
on.
not better than Benny.
Okay then, bro. What you talking about?
But you talk about rap. I get it. Yeah, rap while he ain't better than Bean. But we're not talking about that though. The stature is different though.
What you talking about?
Even before Nipsey had passed, bro, the nigga stature was huge.
No, so you're talking about him as a leader, as someone like that. I'm talking about him in the rap game. Let's not move it away from the rap game.
Listen, he was getting to that level. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
You gotta remember Nip ain't have the
Nigga, Nip
wait,
not even better than Joey
Wait.
Badass,
Don't
fam.
know about to
wait,
say
wait.
something.
But what I'm saying
Because I
though,
love Nip.
listen,
too.
but
love
Nip.
Nip.
Ain't have the super producers that Beans had. Nip was still dealing as like an independent artist.
Nick had,
So name me the
Nip had
producers. Name me the producers that he had.
Mike and Keys, Rance,
I wanna ask you one
1500
question.
Those are not huge names
Those are
though.
massive
Nip is better than
1500,
Absol?
yes, 1500 is big, but
Rance and them is a massive names, bro.
Exactly.
Man, listen, cuz.
Nip better than
Hey.
Absol?
What
Answer
you
my
mean,
question.
like spitting wise?
Yeah.
I'd
No,
rather
no,
hear-
he's not a better spitter.
I'd rather hear
But
Nip music than
I'd rather hear,
Ab.
yeah, I'd rather hear Nip music
I'd
all
rather hear
day.
Nip music than Ab.
You can't even compare that. That's not even a comparison.
So y'all
if-
like the production shit that he puts out?
No, no.
there?
It's
If
not
we're
comparison.
talking rap and spitting shit, I got you. But if you're talking like actual music, like a body of work, I'd rather listen to Nip's body of work over Abs. Facts.
Yeah, for sure.
Something you
Because
can
y'all
vibe
niggas-
to.
Man,
Something you
listen,
can vibe to.
Let's steer this shit back to Jim. I ain't gonna let Jim get away with what
not
y'all talking
doing nothing.
disrespecting. Cause listen, at the end of the day, like I tell y'all boys, man, Jim and Nas being in the same conversation, having the same, even talking about these niggas. But matter of fact,
Nah, you bugging.
it's disrespectful.
You
bro.
catching the L for this, bro.
I agree.
No,
Nas-
for the
Nas is
Billboard
nice.
wise, yeah,
Nas
got
is
it.
nice.
No, 100%.
If we're
For sure,
talking about,
'cause
yeah, Brad.
Jim Jones only had three singles on the Billboard,
entries?
Yeah, of course.
and Nas had what,
Is that what you
27?
said?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it says.
27?
No, that's a fact.
27.
Okay.
Billboard
Yeah.
entries, that's Nas, bro.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that shit was all in 2002.
Listen,
Within 2002
Oh,
and
for
under.
sure. We
And
was in
under.
middle school for a show.
Yeah, nobody give a fuck
I'm not
about
gonna
that.
lie to you. See, the thing I'm gonna say about that, the whole Billboard entry shit is, nigga, Jadakiss said it. Y'all heard him say that shit. He's like, niggas real spitters ain't worrying about that Billboard entry shit. So if they told Jim when Jim said that shit that's not relevant, how that's relevant now to you?
Yeah.
Fuck that Billboard entry shit. We talking about right now relevancy. We talking not legacy play. Relevancy play. If you were to go ask a 23-year-old nigga, a 20-year-old nigga, a 15-year-old nigga, if you ask him, hey yo, do you know this guy? or that
This
guy.
yeah.
They gonna always know who Nas is, bro.
No.
No.
They always gonna know who he
I'm
is.
not gonna lie to you, bro. I don't even know how you say that with a
Y'all
straight
niggas
face,
are
bro.
y'all niggas are
We
disrespectful.
all within
not
the same
being
age. We all within the
disrespectful,
same age group. I want to ask y'all. In the South, niggas are bumping Nas.
Fuck yeah.
See,
Dolo.
I was
niggas-
born. See, I was born in 1992. We for sure wasn't bumping
Okay,
Nas.
Jacuz.
Nah, he was relevant for sure in middle school.
Y'all was bumping him. Compared to
I
Jimmy
did
now,
it.
who was
Bro,
One
bumping
mic,
more?
but it's like, but
all I
I
need is
can't
one
take
mic.
away from him. He was the man back in the day.
come on,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
So you
But
didn't bump
middle
Jimmy?
school.
Huh?
You didn't bump Jim Jones?
Jim Jones?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I have a different appreciation for Jim Jones. I know what Jim Jones do. He look out for niggas. He ain't no hater. I fuck with Jimmy.
What, okay, hold
fuck
on.
with Jimmy.
Name of the nigga that he looked out for.
Oh, I can name you a whole lot of niggas in Miami he looked out for. You know that too. The whole that nigga Jim Jones put niggas on before them anybody in the area would put them on. You know he do that. Jim Jones show love in New York. Jim Jones, you know he do that. He ain't no hater. Not saying that Nas is, but I don't know of who Nas has of his clique. I don't know.
And that's one
don't
thing
know.
I can say. He can move around how he wants to. I seen him myself on South Beach.
Jimmy,
Jimmy?
same here. Yeah.
No security,
Jimmy
no
real
nothing.
nigga. Jimmy
Yeah.
real nigga. He a nigga.
But
Yeah.
we ain't talking about real niggas.
We talking
Yeah, we
about
talking
the-
about being
I know
relevant.
Jim, I know
accolades.
Jim
We're
official.
talking
You
about
talking about,
being
you talking about the
relevant.
music accolades.
But we talk about music accolades.
How about relevancy?
Relevancy play.
Okay, so okay. Nas having a concert across the street from Jim. Who's selling out?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Wait, today
Answer
or
the
I would
question.
go to
in
Jim Jones.
2025?
Where's it at?
I'm gonna
2025?
go.
Where's it at?
I ain't
Where's
going
it
to no
at?
lyrical nigga.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's
I'm
only a
going to
certain
Jim
age of
Jones.
niggas that's finna go to that
Bro,
shit,
I
man.
am not going to a Nas
So, okay,
concert.
Them
okay.
niggas not listening to one
Hey,
mic all night,
okay,
bro.
so
That's the
KRS
oldest
could open up for
YN I
him.
know. You know I'm going to his concert.
That's a fact.
KRS
That's
gonna
a fact.
open up for him, and then
Bro,
nah,
Big Daddy coming out
come
and
on.
shit. Ain't already here hanging all
outta
day,
here,
man.
bro.
Bro, yeah.
Can't be Fuedo.
You know who's gonna open up for Jimmy?
Who?
You might have you a Dave East.
Facts.
You might have you a Joey. You might even have
Cash
you a
Cobain come
camera.
out
You
there.
might even have you
No,
a
Cam ain't
fucking
coming out.
locks, nigga. Niggas gonna open. Come on, bro.
Yo, he not lying.
So-
Come on,
so-
bro.
He not lying.
He might fuck around and have Cassidy come out.
He not lying.
Come on.
Yo,
So-
Cassidy.
okay, hold
I'm
on,
just saying.
Hold on, time out,
So
bro.
hold on.
Cassidy
wait.
open up for Nas.
Cassidy?
Hold on.
Cassidy can go to Nas.
So hold on. So
nigga
you
Nas.
be the same person that says you would be the same nigga that say fucking Jim Jones is more relevant than Jadakiss. You would say that.
Relevancy.
All y'all niggas would say that.
Relevancy. T.O., you're talking
All
about.
y'all
you're
niggas would say that.
He is more relevant
No, the
than Jada.
fuck he's not,
You
bro.
talking about? You
Jada?
talking
Jada
about
got
rap
hot
skills.
again after that
Versus.
versus.
The versus.
Jada
Yeah.
never
You
not
talking?
been hot.
You
Bro,
talking?
we was in New York the
rapping.
day before.
This nigga's bugging,
Right,
bro.
Jada ain't
bugging.
never not been hot.
Bruh,
Nah.
if he was hot,
Man, y'all niggas.
Jada
if he was
Kiss
hot
got some
before
buzz,
then,
bro.
we would have stayed in New York for another 2 days and went to that
Niggas-
versus.
Go ask
We didn't
a
know it was-
15-year-old
it was
if
at that
they know
time.
who Jada
Because he
is.
wasn't relevant.
Man, come
like
on,
that.
y'all niggas are disrespectful, bro.
Go ask
Yeah,
a
see
15-year-old
that-
who Jada is. 15-year-old are gonna say they don't know who
All
Jada.
you gotta do, hold a picture up.
What's the rec? They go, I know that nigga. Yeah, I know that nigga, bro. Come on. So you know.
so wild. Y'all
I
niggas
know
are
that nigga.
disrespectful,
know that
man.
nigga, bro.
All right, so legacy wise, right? Legacy wise, since y'all niggas talking all that shit. So when when it all said and done, Jim gonna have a. So we gonna sit there and say Jim is gonna be the bigger nigga. So everybody gonna be like, if Nas died today, Jim died say 5 years after that, right? So Jim is gonna be the one that has.
You smoking
People
the
gonna play him more, right?
You
No, we
smoking
didn't
the
say
finest
that.
of EST if anybody says that.
Okay,
didn't
but,
say
but-
finest of
okay.
ESTG.
I'm just trying to see because that's exactly what y'all trying to
No,
tell
no,
me.
no, no. You're speaking of legacy still. You're speaking to after they're dead, gone and dead, all that stuff. You're talking to legacy. I'm speaking to right now in the present moment, nigga. I'm gonna lie to you, bro.
I just want to say,
Jomo.
man, I just want to say, they both die. I still ain't listening to that nigga Nas like that.
Oh,
Fuck out of
shit.
here, bro.
Hey, watch out, man.
I'm listening to fucking
Listen, I'm
Capo,
telling
bro.
you,
Nasir?
I'm listening to
listen,
Capo
man.
shit, bro.
Nas is one of the greatest artists ever to touch a fucking microphone ever. He got the best solo album ever to ever grace the hip hop world.
Illmatic?
Illmatic, the greatest. His second album is probably even better, right? So listen, so for us to even have this conversation right now about who's more relevant, it's just different. It's like saying who's more relevant, Jay-Z or motherfucking Jim Jones. So Jim Jones got to be more relevant than Jay-Z then, because obviously he is, because he, right? Am I right?
Relevancy?
Jim,
Answer the
Jim is
question.
not more relevant than Jigga, and he can't rap better than
Bro,
Jigga.
Jay-Z's not dropping anything.
Oh, see,
Y'all
that's
forget-
He's not more
So
relevant
what is
than
the
he can
word-
rap
what is the
better.
word
So Jim can rap
relevancy
better than
mean?
Nas.
Huh?
What does the word relevancy means?
Right now.
Right now.
That's all it means.
So-
Jay-Z ain't doing shit right now.
Okay, so he's bigger than Jay-Z.
Watch out. Watch
As
out.
of
No,
right
no.
now, yes.
No, he's not. No,
All
he's
right.
not.
Jay-Z's
No,
not doing
Donovan-
anything.
Hey, we moving,
Donovan,
man.
please go next
Relevancy.
time. Because I was with you, my nigga. Then
Bro.
you went left.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's
was
just,
with you,
what
bro.
does relevancy mean?
Hey, listen, cuz.
Right now.
Niggas, listen.
What
Niggas,
did Jay-Z drop right now?
if there's a whole... Bro, if Hov is performing across the street from Jim, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Don't use that. Don't
Jim
use
won't
that.
have Jim won't have nobody there,
Don't
bro.
u-
Hov won't have
don't
him there,
u-
bro.
don't- don't use that.
You can't use that. with
Don't
Nas.
use that.
They're not
Because
showing
they're
to
gonna
Nas.
use that.
They're
They're
not
gonna
showing to
think
Nas.
Beyonce's there.
Don't sidestep.
I'm saying.
Don't sidestep my question.
What's up?
What did Jay-Z drop right now?
He ain't got
We
to,
said
bro.
relevancy.
That's Hov.
Relevancy.
That's Hov.
Jim Jones is more active. He's more in the scene. We seeing the nigga.
Yeah, but you got to remember who his wife is.
No, that is true.
I feel like that's what
But we're
keeps
talking
him
about
relevant.
relevancy right now. If he threw a concert, people would flock to the concert. Like you said, they're gonna think Beyonce might be there.
Listen,
Niggas pulling up the Jay-Z concert gonna be 50 plus.
nah, man, listen. At the end of the day, man, my nigga Nasir Jones, nigga, a top 5 of all goddamn time, nigga. My nigga cooking. Ain't nobody can compare to that nigga that's still alive today. He #1 rapper right now, living on this grace in this goddamn earth right now. But let's talk about Tyler Perry. Right, Tyler Perry, out here, sending out messages. I don't know if y'all seen the messages, right? Y'all seen the messages?
No, hold on. Tyler Perry ain't sending out messages.
Yes, he
They're not-
fucking did.
Just say what's going
No,
on.
Tyler Perry, right? We're gonna say allegedly, right?
There we go. There we go.
Allegedly was sending, he. I seen a message, cuz he was trying to persuade a nigga. He was sending crazy.
persuade.
He was sending text messages.
He was trying to fuck that
Trying
nigga.
to say like, he's like, man, I don't know if he sent a body picture or something.
No, that was the one.
Bro, y'all heard
He told that nigga he was thick, nigga.
listen.
the nigga.
Yo, I ain't never heard of some shit like that before. No, T.O., you gotta understand. Hold on. The nigga was at Chipotle. And the nigga stood next to another nigga and took a picture and sent that shit to Tyler. And Tyler said, I ain't gonna lie, my nigga.
That nigga thick.
You thick, bro.
That's
What the
crazy.
fuck?
I told y'all that nigga was a fruitcake, bro.
Listen,
No.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
When you say that, Donovan.
The last time when we
Well,
talked-
everybody knew that, but I ain't never heard you say that.
yeah,
though,
bro,
bro.
we had when we talked about the when he was making too much videos about black women.
Oh, yeah, he
There's
do,
something
bro.
wrong with him, bro.
Listen, you see the thing is, man, this is what I think. That's my thing, cuz. If you're a fruitcake, bro, just come out, bro.
Hold on.
It's just so easy. Just come out, bro.
Just stay in the closet.
No. Come out.
It's not making
Hold
the
on,
black
Come out.
community
Listen,
good.
just come out the closet, bro. Listen. I'm happy this nigga put Tyler on blast, and I hope he get his bread, right?
Well, hold
right?
on, T.O.
Because, bro,
What do you mean why?
the nigga.
I'm saying, I'm pretty sure
yeah.
if you're single or if you're not single, I don't know. You don't
didn't
be
hear
writing
the-
people?
So you didn't hear the
Nigga,
rest?
I'm not writing no damn nigga saying you thick.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what the text message says.
Nah, fuck the text message. Buddy in the crib.
Listen. I don't think J. Cuz know what's going on.
Yeah,
T.O. dropping
He-
money back.
I really don't.
He was fucking texting a nigga saying he was thick.
Yeah, he bugging.
He did, bro.
Fuck, nigga.
But I'm saying he's just somebody trying to get at somebody.
Nah, bro.
No.
it's
He
not how
didn't
you
do no
it.
Diddy,
Nah.
no Diddy. Like, hey, I ain't gonna. You
Bro,
ain't
Buddy
finna.
was drunk, bro, at the party, and he told Buddy to stay at the crib in the guest room.
He was trying to get at him.
No.
Allegedly, man.
Allegedly. And then he wake up.
And-
Buddy, Buddy wake up. Guess who's in the bed with him?
Oh,
Yeah.
Bro.
okay. Now you talking.
Come on, cuz.
I thought it was just
Come
text
on
messages
now.
trying to get
So-
at.
so here's what happened. Here's
Who
what
makes
happened.
260 just off of trying to get at somebody?
Here's what happened. The reason why he may get the 260 and Tyler may be wrong is because he was an employee. So the niggas, he was on all type. He was on 2 shows for Tyler. He was on one show initially, and then he was on a different show called The Oval on BET.
Yeah, I remember
Then
that.
the nigga wrote a show, right, and gave it to Tyler and said, "Hey, shop this shit around." Tyler said, "I shop that bitch around for you. You my little boy toy." They text and all type of crazy shit.
That's
But
crazy.
the thing about it is, this
my boy
ain't no
toy.
like 1 or 2 day situation. This
So it's
like
been going on for a while.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bro, Tyler even texted a nigga one time and said, "Hey, fool, hey, you see me at work? You don't know me.
Yeah.
You don't know me, my nigga. I don't got no friends at work. Don't be coming up to me saying no weird shit, bro. Just keep that shit cool."
Yeah.
Nigga texted back, "I bet we good."
Now, you know what, what? I don't know if you heard that Buddy was like, he even killed off his character on his show because
Had to.
he wasn't putting out.
Had to.
So he's like, you know what you put out? I'm gonna make you back alive.
Bro, the nigga
That
Tyler,
shit was crazy.
the nigga Tyler Perry text a nigga, I haven't been touched in months. Bro, come on.
Wait, doesn't
bro.
he have a wife?
Who?
Tyler Perry?
Fuck no.
He ain't got no kids?
No. I don't know about that, but no.
So it wasn't like a situation like homeboy was like, "Hey, leave me alone." He was actually engaged in the
No,
text
so
messages
homeboy
too.
did say that. He was just allegedly, he was like, yo, I don't float that way.
No.
That's
No,
what I heard.
he
He
didn't say
said,
that. He didn't say that.
said, "I'm not one of the sexual gays." He
Yes.
said, "I ain't one of those sexual gays, bro."
So what that mean?
I don't know what that means.
What that mean?
I ain't gay.
He said,
No, I'm just saying. So what? He was open to him texting him.
he
Bro,
just said,
he-
my nigga, he said, I'm a open sexual, what's a
Hetero?
homosexual, but I just don't.
Donovan's so Jamaican.
Okay,
He
so
can't
what's
say
the
word,
problem?
bro.
I don't want to violate
He
these
can't even
niggas.
say the
You know,
word,
but
bro.
that's what, I don't
So
wanna
what's the
violate
problem?
these niggas.
It's not like he forced him to do
he's saying
something.
like visually.
No.
I'm a visual homosexual.
Anytime
but
your
intimacy,
boss-
he's like, nah, we ain't rocking like that.
Anytime
but Tyler
your
tried to
boss,
get at him.
if your boss is putting you in a position, right? It's a power thing, right? It's a power
Yeah.
dynamics that's fucked up in that sense. You gotta think about it. If your boss is putting you in a position, he's texting you every day saying you look thick, all type of weird shit. When you go to work, you gonna feel a little iffy. If the nigga tell you do something, you gonna do it. That's what they gonna think in their mind. That's how he's shooting a nigga for 260 right
Can't
now.
even go to HR because Tyler Perry HR.
He is HR.
So it's like
you can't even tell on that nigga. You feel like because he gonna blackball you out of the
what
Hollywood.
he said. He was just like he
that
wanted
weird
him to
shit.
launch the series that he pitched to him,
Yeah.
so he could get more bread, and then he was gonna take legal actions.
So we acting like we ain't see this book before.
You've
Like
seen it a million times.
The nigga
taking
said,
down the big dogs.
If it's wrong, it's
Nah.
wrong.
The
though.
black man with the money.
it's
That's
wrong,
all
it's
it
wrong,
is.
though.
Bro, what?
That's
The
the
nigga's
on,
gay.
The nigga's gay.
But it
Donovan,
sounds like they
hold
both
on.
are. What's the
Allegedly.
problem
But
with
what is-
being that?
allegedly.
What's
But
the
what, hold
problem?
on, what is the gay? The gay, see, take the gay out of it. 'Cause the gay don't. No,
Bro, he
that,
pushing.
ain't no
Bro,
alleged.
he pushing up his.
that
bro.
nigga got in the bed with dog. That nigga had boxers on, bro.
Bro, come-
Tyler got right behind that nigga, bro.
Bro.
No, Tyler was wild.
Son, a nigga text me. A nigga text me. You're thick.
We don't know
we
what
throw
they
hands.
had going on. Listen, but and how long ago did that happen though?
like 2 years ago.
Okay, so if somebody wakes up, if somebody wakes up with you in the bed,
What?
you ain't gonna immediately steal the dude or come out with the
Bro.
situation.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, why are you gonna wait 2 years?
Not if you think the
because he
nigga
knew-
could
bro, it's
fuck
your
you up in the
boss.
league in the
Come on,
industry.
Nah,
Listen.
I don't
He's
give a
gonna
fuck.
blackball him,
I don't,
bro.
I don't give a fuck. That's my boss thing.
Hey,
I'm
homeboy
fire
was down with the
slapping
get
that
down. All right,
Bro, he's gonna blackball you. If
down
you-
with the get down.
Bro,
Just another person trying to come up off a black
nah,
man.
I don't think so. You don't think Tyler Perry a little fruity?
Hold on, what that got to do
Okay,
with it, bro?
that don't.
Bro,
mean
because I
nothing to
don't
me.
think the other homie's fruity,
No,
bro.
bro, I think a fruity
But
too.
but you said he said he's whatever.
That's
just
what he allegedly
visually.
what they're saying. What they're
I
saying.
ain't gonna lie. Hey, Tyler Perry, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
But it's
you
wrong. He forcing himself on the nigga.
That nigga. I would call that nigga a big freak, but I can't call him that.
Bro,
nah.
He ain't no big freak. That nigga's just a nasty ass nigga, bro. He nasty, bro.
Bro, I haven't been
He's-
touched.
It could have been somebody he's just talking to.
The nigga said
no, but it's an
like that. Like
employee.
they probably was.
It's an
nigga-
employee, bro.
How many employees be messing
You
with
gotta
their
watch out for
bosses?
this
They're not
nigga.
supposed to.
Nah, it's just being realistic.
They're
Like,
not
come
supposed
on,
to.
bro.
that
not
nigga said I hope that you would let somebody hold you. Like, bro, like
That was in the text.
yes, bro.
Yeah, he gonna he. You know what's gonna happen? He's gonna settle.
Well, no, he's
gonna have to,
He
bro.
should have said it before, but he ain't going to.
What he said? 260.
That's a lot of money.
That's a
though.
lot of money, bro.
I'd give him like 20.
A lot of
Trying
money.
to take down another powerful
200
black
mil,
guy. Come on, man.
200 mil. You.
And you heard what my dog said.
I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Listen, at the end of the day, bro, hey, listen, just come out and say that you gay. I think it'll be better off for him. You know what I'm saying? No.
What they got to do with the bro?
That don't got
The
to do
nigga's
nothing with
accused-
nothing.
Yeah, because then
he's
he could
accused of
free,
fuck
he
shit.
could,
Fuck
he
the
could
gay.
freely if he comes out, Ken's right. Then he could freely move.
No,
he could do how he
no.
want to do.
Whether he was gay or straight, the nigga was wrong for like he did like if he allegedly did the shit, it's wrong. Whether you did it to a nigga as a nigga or you did it to a woman as a nigga, you wrong. So whether nigga gay, I don't know what y'all.
So you're saying it's because he did to an employee?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
Do you think he's wrong because he was gay?
All of it, bro.
Oh
All of it,
shit!
all, man.
Hey, listen, man, you bro, you Jamaican to the bone, bro.
Yeah, you a big
Jamaican
Jamaican,
to the
bro.
bone,
That
bro.
nigga-
Bruh,
And they don't fuck with no fish. All right, bro, nah, he ain't fuck with that shit, cuz.
And Tyler Perry, that nigga, the king snapper.
It's stupid, dog. Come
Hey,
on, man.
so let's talk about some crazy shit that's happening around the world. I don't know if y'all been paying attention to the news. Israel and Iran going through they rounds of explosives. They both bombing each other. So that's like the big conflict that's going around the world and stuff like that. United States is in the middle, trying to, tame it. Also at the same time putting how can I say it?
Fanning the flame.
Yup.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Fanning that shit.
Yeah. So what you guys think about? I don't know if you guys paid attention, but if you guys have, what do you guys think about it?
It's a lot going on.
Wasn't they supposed to ceasefire and they did it?
I was about to say that. So it was who came to that? It was Trump that was like, yo, y'all can't do this no more.
Bro, you got to think about it like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Trump the one that came out and said that. You got to think about it like this. If somebody got pressure with somebody, right? And then you tell the nigga, hey, chill. I'm trying to work this out with them, bro. Just vibe. I'm finna go chop you up, bro. And then I'm going to make sure y'all cool. and the nigga go and punch the nigga in his shit, right? Then he get punched in the shit. Then he come back and say, "Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. The nigga a little too tough. Help me out, bro, real quick." Before you be like, "Damn, bro, I was trying to work that shit out, bro." I feel like that's what's happening with the Iranian and the fucking Israeli situation. If it's
So let me get this real quick. So Iran is the one that hit them back and was like, "Yo, they too."
no,
it was Israel. Hit Iran. Okay, got you.
Because U.S. and Israel,
Yeah, they
locked
tight.
in.
Okay.
Locked in.
Okay.
I'll say this. I think it's a bad thing for both countries,
Right.
and the reason why I say that, because I really do believe like there needs to be a solution, and taking away trying to force one country to obey by rules that you don't obey by. That's where it becomes the slippery slope. That's when it becomes the issue here. But I also think that, you know what I'm saying, we need to have some type of solution. You know what I'm saying? Either from a two-state solution with Palestine.
Which is not ever going to happen.
Well, it has to be figured out.
Right.
That is part of one of the root causes of everything. We need to figure out, is this going to be a two-state solution? Let's get that together. You feel me? Because the biggest advocates for Palestine is Iran. And Iran, and I think that's why Israel knows, like, you know, Iran is funneling money to Palestine and their extremist groups, and the extremist groups that Israel started. Right. You know, Hamas was started by Israel.
Right.
So Iran is just helping out that country. So Israel's looking like, yo, mind your business. And so that's how like a lot of this shit is kind of going back and forth and stuff. So I think, like, you know, for United States, man, I think what they did this weekend, bombing the nuclear facilities.
You see, that's
That
what
was
I
a
was going to
joint.
ask
Where
you.
was that at? That one. That was a
In 3 bases. No, Qatar got hit by Iran
Man,
on
okay.
a retaliatory hit. But U.S. sent 3 bombs or whatever, and those are the 3 that hit. I was going to ask you, what do you think about the U.S.'s involvement right now, in particular with the motives, right? What do you think's behind that shit? You think it's really like money? You think they really trying to do a global play?
No,
do you think it's just
it's
global instability?
no. I think the
Do you think Trump had a real, like, he had it out for them niggas? Because remember in 2016, his first run, remember he did a ban on Iran, right? Then I want to say it was when he pulled out
the nuclear deal.
So they were at 5% Ethereum at the time, or
Uranium
at the time.
Yeah.
Now they're at about 60%, if I'm not mistaken, right, Tio?
60%.
So now, what do you think? You don't think it's a strategic play to allegedly hit all 3 of their nuclear bases?
Yeah,
You don't think it's a
it's a strategy.
like a long play?
Yeah,
like he had a
definitely.
long play on their ass.
I don't think it's a long play, because I think Trump he knew that he couldn't damage the nuclear plants. There's no way.
Allegedly, he said they did.
No, that's what he said.
They're lying.
They're lying.
Yeah, they're lying.
He
You
didn't.
think so?
He didn't know,
Bro, JD Vance went on the news last night. The nigga said, we've abolished. They can
lying.
never create a nuclear bomb
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
Nigga, what?
So,
Yeah, that's what they're saying. They're saying they didn't hit shit.
yeah, man, they capping, bro. They sent missiles right over afterwards, bro.
Right.
Like, come on.
But I think, but I also think, like, you know, I feel like, you know, a lot of people giving Trump a lot of shit, but I also think that, like, you know, he's playing that in between game,
Okay.
which is dangerous for us, because at the end of the day, it's America's kids, their sons and daughters that's going to war. So
Qatar.
so it's kind of like, you know, Trump knows he has to walk that fine line, because America's sentiment right now is no war. They don't want war. They don't want to be in no war. They don't give a fuck.
He said it on the campaign trail.
Right. So there's no war. So everybody voted you for no war.
right.
So we don't want war. So gotta, you know, obey by what you said on the trail. So I think for Israel per se, again, like I say, bro, speaking for the knowledge that I have of the situation, is I get it.
Right.
I get that, you know, hey, listen, I want my own homeland.
I understand both sides.
I get it. I understand where it stands. That's why I'm more in favor of a 2-state solution.
Of course.
Just because, you know what, but a real 2-state solution that's going to work for both sides. But Israel has to negotiate in good faith and they haven't negotiated in good faith.
Israel
I don't
will
think that's
never
gonna
be
happen.
able. I was gonna
I don't
say
think
they'll
that's ever
never
gonna
be
happen,
able
bro.
to, as long as they have the backdrop of America as their help.
Yeah.
You know, BB, bruh, I'm not gonna. Like, it's some shit that's happening right now, bro. That's not like supposed to be happening, fool. Nigga, Netanyahu spoke through a senator. The nigga spoke through Lindsey Graham, the senator. So that's not supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Like that's not supposed to. Like the nigga came out and said, "Well, this is what he said. He has this message for the American people." Nigga, you mean to tell me that the American people are now that our government is saying what them niggas and we're supposed to play out what they? No, nigga, that's not what we do. We're supposed to be the global power. We dictate how this shit gonna move. If we say y'all niggas supposed to vibe, y'all supposed to vibe. If y'all don't vibe and y'all don't vibe, now what happens?
But you know that's not how it works.
Right, it's not. Unfortunately,
the money makers is who controls everything.
true.
So if the money makers say, "Hey, jump," they're gonna say, "Ha."
That's true.
That's it. And if, for Lindsey Graham, he's a piece of shit.
Right.
Like he's a piece of shit. Like
Right.
Lindsey Graham, if he have grandkids, whatever it is, they need to go to war.
all the stuff.
Put them niggas on the front fucking line. Them niggas need to be the first one to get fucking killed.
Right.
Damn.
T.O. be going nuclear.
No,
nuclear on that,
serious.
bruh.
Because if you're so,
that chill,
you know
right?
how it is, bro. You so hungry for other people's kids to die,
Right,
but
right,
not
right.
yours.
Yeah.
I want your cousins. I need your grandkids,
Right.
your sons. I want them on the fucking front line. Go die first. Put you first so you can go fucking die.
Right.
That's just my opinion on it. But again, like I said, bro, it's nothing against the Israel side. It's nothing against the Iranian side. I think Iranian definitely has a right to defend themselves if they get attacked, and I think Israel deserves to defend itself if they get attacked. But again, the main thing right now, man, that I think will stabilize the Middle East would definitely be a two-state solution between Israel and Palestine. That's where the rift is at between all the countries. Qatar,
Right.
Saudi Arabia, none of them niggas got pressure with Iran. But again, you have to pick sides.
That's what I was gonna say.
You're going to pick
America.
Israel side, not even Israel, America side.
America side.
Because you don't want to go fuck with that goddamn army.
That's it.
That's just what it is.
So for them to have did what they said that they did allegedly, they would have had to drop 2 bombs per spot.
At the same spot.
There's no way. That's what I'm saying. Per spot, you gotta drop 2. You gotta drop one of them shits to crater first, then the second one has to actual hit.
Yeah.
Like fool, bro, it just didn't happen. It just didn't happen.
It didn't.
Now, some of the fallout. What are you thinking?
The fault. Listen, man, it really just depends. It really just depends who's in charge.
Yep.
If United States is really in charge, like they say in charge, then there's really not going to be a fallout because I'll be able to keep it at bay. Because for Iran, they just want to have a prospering country. They want to just be able to extend. You got to remember they've been on sanctions since the Shah got kicked
Right.
out of Iran.
Let America tell it.
But I would say they were though. They was fine. I
See-
feel like they put their nose in something they didn't have no business with. Bro.
Iran?
Yeah.
No, you see, I'm not gonna lie to you. Let America tell it, bro. They hate their leader. He got a name? Ayatollah. They hate that nigga allegedly.
Yeah.
Let them tell it. So now we gotta go infiltrate and do X, Y, and Z. They're fun. I don't even know. See, I don't even
No, they
know if they're really funneling.
They love that nigga.
Of course.
Yeah.
But America gonna lead you to believe that they don't want that regime.
Yeah.
Food. I'm not gonna lie. I think one of the biggest fallouts that we gonna feel immediately, gas.
Oh.
Nah, because gas has
The minute, bro. Now they opened the reserves, right? Because of this whole shit that's happening right now. So they open the oil reserves so that gas prices don't skyrocket. Let's say that because it's only been 12, 13 days that shit was happening. Let's say it was to extend, right? We go months now, or we go like the Iraq War, years type shit. Nigga, what you think about what happened to gas, all the other shit?
It's
You don't
gonna
think?
skyrocket.
Come on,
Yeah.
I feel like everything else goes up from there. It's all a fallout. I don't have family that's in the army stationed in Qatar, for example.
Yeah.
But if I did have family stationed in Qatar, I would feel. I would definitely be upset that like we bombed them without consent and all this other shit from it wasn't no real consensus to do it, and then all of a sudden on a retaliatory hit, my family members could have got hit in Qatar potentially.
Yeah.
I would have been upset. I ain't gonna lie to you.
for sure. But again, even the Qatar attack was, I felt like it was planned.
It wasn't planned, but it was.
It was planned. I think they trust me.
They said
they contact They contacted.
Well, they said they gave them.
Yeah.
It was kind of planned because
Yeah.
I heard that they wiped, like they emptied it out.
Yeah.
So nobody got hurt.
See, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
there
lie.
was
They
no
gave them a
casualties.
heads up.
The Irondola nigga said that we had no contact with them niggas, bro. They did, bro. I'm telling you, he said,
Of course, he's gonna say it because you have to look a certain way in front of your people.
bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know he had contact because they was like, none of them hit.
None of them hit.
None of them hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody told
Trump,
somebody.
listen,
yeah.
even after the attack, Trump said, "Okay, that's it. Well, you know, you did your little thing. Cool. We're not gonna attack back." That lets you know it was already pre-planned. Hey, I'm about to go bomb this because I gotta look like y'all.
Yeah.
I look good in front of my peoples now. I don't want them to be like, "Damn, you ain't
Right.
do nothing."
Right.
So for them, this is a way of like, you know, coming back to, it's like come back to your people with something in hand. Like, hey, here you go. This is what I got in hand for what they did to
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Was that shit real? Y'all seen that shit when Trump said, man, Israel and Iran, they both don't know what the fuck they doing.
Yeah,
Y'all
it
seen
was.
that?
It
That was
was,
real?
yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that
he-
was
he
real.
was
That was
pissed.
AI. That was real.
No,
No, that was real.
No, that was real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was pissed.
Oh
real,
shit!
yeah.
No, he was pissed.
This I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That nigga not no president.
No,
bro.
no. You
So
know,
he not presidential.
he can't cuss.
He
No.
not diplomatic, bro.
He can't cuss?
The fuck nigga not diplomatic,
No.
bro.
So he
but-
can't cuss.
No, he can't
My
talk
nigga-
like me.
My nigga can't handle emotion.
No, he can't talk like me,
no,
bro.
but
No.
I liked it because you know what? It showed passion, and not just showed passion. It showed that like, yo, that nigga meant business about what he said.
Okay, yeah.
Like he was like, bro, what the fuck? I told y'all niggas to fucking chill.
It would have been crazy if he said nigga.
Hey, you see, Donovan? You be going too far, nigga. You going too.
The fuck was I was okay with it. I was like, my nigga's he in the feelings, bro.
So what do you guys think about, you know what I'm saying, United States playing police?
I always hated that shit, bro.
It's the worst.
I hated that shit, bro. You know what I mean? I understand they want to do that shit so they have a little dip in everything. They see what's going on, but mind your business, bro.
So you think, because you know if United States don't play police and they don't dibble and dab, that means a lot of the liberties that you get here, you ain't gonna get them no more.
Liberties like what?
Like certain stuff that they get, bring it back here cheaper.
Nah,
You're not gonna benefit off of it no
It's-
more.
it's fine
so
though,
you're
bro.
okay with paying a higher price?
But then if it's like that everywhere, then it's cool because it's
I
gonna,
agree. I
it's
just want
gonna
to
be
see
like
what you're gonna
everywhere.
say.
I'm
Yeah.
cool with that. You know what I mean? Like I don't like it, bro. You just being too fucking nosy.
What about you, though?
I mean, you know, America's firm believers of divide and conquer. They gonna conquer everything over them. They think they the super, so they gonna go around and do exactly that. I don't think it's a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with expanding your territory, your empire if you can. But you know that is the fall of every empire, overexpanding, overexposing yourself. You feel me? No matter what, every empire falls eventually. Not saying that America gonna fall no time soon, but you know, there are a lot of signs that are showing that we might. You know what I'm saying? So I think that overexpanding may be one of the things, but that's something that Americans been doing since day one.
Forever. It makes
Since
his
day one.
infrastructure weak, bro. Because then they're always sending like little punk ass spies in here and shit, trying to figure shit out, leak information.
But on the opposite end, we're able to, you know, control airspaces in different places. We're able to control this. We're able to be over here in America knowing damn well a motherfucker ain't finna come bomb this bitch. You feel me? Comparison to on the other side, them niggas moving in
So
terror
you
every
got
day.
pros. You got pros and cons to it. You right.
You feel me? That's the thing about
But
it.
how it would be kind of fucked up if them niggas had a hub, a base over here, nigga.
That shit ain't never happening. You ain't never gonna see. The most they're gonna have is an embassy over there cooling, bro. Other than that, bro, nothing. Nope, not happening, bro.
I just think I hope one day, man. Like I said, I hope one day Palestine and Israel can actually work through their problems and actually create something for a two-state solution, so everybody can live. You know, because everybody's kids deserves to live. No kids deserve to die. No woman deserves to die. War only brings heartaches, trouble, a
And
lot
money,
of money.
nigga.
When you say two
lot of
states,
money.
when you say two-state solution, what do you mean by that?
Two-state solution. Palestine has what's theirs, and then Israel has what's there. It's a two-state solution. You know, it's the only way. If there's no two-state solution, we're gonna have what we have in the Middle East for a very long time.
But that shit's been going on for years.
And yeah, it has,
know
but
that, right?
it's only gonna continue. You know, it's only gonna continue because Iran's not gonna give up.
Never.
They're not going to give up, and they're a big country. So they're the last domino to fall. Iraq fell, Syria fell, Libya fell, and those are all spots that Israel wants to expand to. Iran's the last spot that needs to fall for Israel to really get their footprint where they're the king dinglings in the Middle East. Iran's not going to fall. Iran's a big-ass country.
92 million.
Yeah, 92 million people.
Ain't going nowhere.
Iran got a big-ass army. Iran got crazy arsenal of
Nuclear
not
missiles.
not nuclear
Man, they
missile,
do.
but they got missiles. They got, you feel me? So
Yeah.
you know, it's just not gonna be good. People gonna continue to die because Israel has lost over, I think maybe like 30-40% of their population exiled. They cleared it. And Israel got a lot of cleanup to do. They got a lot of restructuring of their country they got to do.
Yep.
It's shit not worth it, bro. You killing off, blowing up your shit. It ain't even worth it, man. Just figure the shit out. Two-state solution, you know what I'm saying? Or figure something out that's gonna work where innocent kids and women don't have to die for the situation.
You know?
Bro,
So-
they said the death toll 64,000.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie, fool.
64,000.
That's a lot.
Since October 3rd shit? Now October 6th shit?
October 7th?
Yeah,
Yeah.
7, yeah.
Yeah, but you talking about that's Palestine. A lot of people in Palestine. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Like that's the sucky thing. As a person, who ain't got a dog in a dog in this fight between the two, I look at it as like anytime I see kids dying,
Yeah.
I got issue with that. Anytime I see innocent women dying,
Yeah.
I got an issue with that. I don't care if it was the Jew side, the Israeli side that was dying, I would have had an issue with that.
Yeah.
Even if it was, but right now it's the Palestine kids and women are dying. I have an issue with that. So either way, I just don't want to see women and children dying. That's
Singer
it.
said he cool with the niggas dying.
No, he said he 100% cool to men dying.
100%.
Men jump out there, die all you want, nigga.
No.
Alright?
You know, we're made to sit on the front line, so I'm cool with that.
Nigga, you made, nigga. Shit. Shit. Come on, nobody front line, nigga. Like, I look like.
All right, let's talk about this women shit. Speaking of women and children, do women do women actually like men,
All right, now.
or is it something that they gravitate to because you know we could provide for them?
I don't know. All the women I talk to, they like men.
That's
They
what I'm
like-
saying.
they
Like
I'm
like
not
every-
saying I'm saying like when I say like I'm
Nah,
not
I
saying
know
every
what you
women
mean,
like
bro.
men, but I'm talking about like do they really like them, or is it or do they like what they provide for them?
Yeah.
There's a difference. A woman can like you, and a woman can like you because you provide a certain lifestyle for them.
That's true. It's a tough question.
Because you go broke, I guarantee you
She ain't
you're
gonna
gonna
be
find
there.
out which one is for you.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it's subjective to what you lead with, and it definitely this day and era, it's tough to find a woman that's gonna be there for you. You get me? Like 20,
Unless you had her before.
2025.
Uh-huh.
If y'all just clean slate, you meeting a woman, you gotta tread lightly. You gotta fucking court her like you walking on eggshells, cause you don't really know
True.
if she's gonna be there for you or what you can provide. If you even approach her showing that you're this nigga that live a lavish lifestyle, you might already lost her, nigga.
Yeah, I agree with
You
you
feel
because
me?
they say the dating pool sucks right now.
Yeah, so
I know it's horrible, but like somebody like me and Alex, we've been with with our wives, so
yeah.
shit.
So I guess this wouldn't like necessarily
Yeah.
go to.
So
y'all
that's really a
boys.
question for y'all because
Nah, it's a question.
No,
for,
that's
it's a
question for everybody. No, I'm
Yeah.
gonna answer that too, goddamn.
Because listen. Since everybody want to be fucking PC, I ain't gonna be PC, right? So again, like I said, bro, listen, could a woman love you? Absolutely. You feel me? But for me personally, like I always say, I say this, bro. If you get a woman from the sandbox, there's a different type of love that comes with that. But when you get to a certain age, you meet a girl, it's a different mindset that a woman like that has, right?
Absolutely.
So again, like I said, bro, could a woman love you? Absolutely,
Yeah.
a woman could love you, but let's just keep it 100, bro. Most women, bro, love what you provide for them. It ain't love. Love is a man. Listen, men are love conditioned. It's a conditional love. It's not an unconditional love. Because if you go fucked up right now, you go cold turkey, you go dry, they're gonna leave your ass. That's just what it is.
True, and that goes both ways, no matter if you're sandbox or not. 'Cause you
They don't
could've-
go both
yeah.
ways.
No,
Because
no.
a man would take a girl that ain't got shit.
No,
a man would take a girl.
I mean like what you
but
said.
the man is there to provide, right? Aren't we?
Exactly.
Isn't that what we're there for?
No, but then
No,
he would
it's
lose
not.
love.
A man is not just there to provide. A man is there to provide. A man is
And
there to
lead.
love, lead, everything.
Shelter, do all that.
That's what I'm
shelter, all
saying.
that.
But if I can't do none of that, what's the use
So
of her having?
your
That's
only
what he's
use
saying.
is giving money.
Yeah, but that's what Ken's saying.
Listen.
the love is not
Answer- no, answer the
unconditional.
What
question.
I'm saying is,
Uh-huh.
when me and my wife got together, shit was, it was, you got good and bad. So it's like I don't know. That was years ago. I don't know how the dating pool is right now. Y'all would have to tell me right now.
The point that you're still providing, you're still doing all this stuff.
Because I'm supposed to.
No, but if it...
Hey, when was the last time any of y'all been in love and shit like that?
We're not talking about that. That's not what it's. That's
I'm
not
saying,
what we're talking about.
what I'm saying is, though, basically, okay.
That's not what we're talking about. I'm basically saying, listen, what we're saying is that, bro, could a girl love you unconditionally?
Yeah, say it. Say it, nigga. Could a girl love you unconditionally?
Could a girl love you unconditional? Say, yo, you just bringing just a bare minimum. You bringing, you know what? Baby, I can't give you extra money, but you know what? I can cover some bills. You feel me? But I can't give you what the next nigga could give you, right? Is she gonna leave you for the nigga that can offer her more than that?
It's possible, of course.
Absolutely, bro.
I believe completely opposite in that, bro. I believe that the woman gonna love you as is. So like, however you are, bro. If she found you like that, bro, like if she rocking with you, if she decided to come through and walk with you, then she can keep walking. No matter if you up, you down, you feel me? She gonna keep walking with you. Now here's the thing about it: if you was to fall off completely, I'm not gonna say she gonna stay. But she should stay. She should stay.
But she's not gonna stay.
She might.
You see your words that you're using.
See now, y'all are using definite saying that she will not stay. She will stay.
All depends, you know when
on
you met her, how you met.
Nope. All depend on how
you
bad you fell
Come
off.
on,
So
bro.
is it she will? She
No,
she
the
won't?
woman, bro. I believe that women actually love men. Women actually want the man. I don't think that it got nothing to do with the asset that the nigga provide. Now, if a nigga
has everything to do with the asset.
If a nigga has ancillary assets that they can provide, that's something that you can, in addition to what you.
Everything to do with the
because
asset.
I'm telling you right now, if you a nigga and your shorty with you, right, and you was, whether you got stuff, you don't got stuff, whatever, but she rocking with you, fool. I'm telling you, no matter what the other stuff that you can provide, that's in addition to what you could do.
Nah.
If she was already rocking with you, fool, and I'm not gonna lie to you, fool, I believe in my days right now. I feel like anytime I look, I see women with the bummiest of niggas. They in a bummy apartment, they in the bummiest of shit, and they looking elated, bro. I'm not gonna lie, they fuck with that nigga, bro. They don't give a fuck if a nigga in a penthouse or all this fuck shit. They want that broke ass nigga that got them in the internet.
Where are you seeing these at? Because
I'm not gonna lie to you, fool.
I'm seeing
Anywhere.
the quite opposite.
Nah, we've heard plenty of men borrowing their girls' cars. Certain men don't even have cars nowadays.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
They got borrow their old ladies' cars.
I'm trying to. Niggas don't got no car.
You said name your nigga?
Bro, hey, watch out.
You want me to actually name
Don't
somebody?
make me edit this shit out, goddammit. Watch out now.
I'm saying, okay, I'm glad you said that. Certain dudes don't have a car, they got borrow their old ladies' car.
I'm trying to tell you.
It don't matter, but I'm just saying, like,
you might not know that level of nigga. You might not know that level of nigga. That nigga exists outside.
Okay.
That
I
nigga
can
exists
believe that.
outside, bro. And the woman love that nigga. The nigga literally. See, here's the thing, bro. You never seen a nigga who work like at somewhere that's a menial job. You looking like, I ain't gonna lie to you, fool. Ain't no way he got an old lady, and the nigga do. The nigga do. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Like that shit ain't got.
So you saying a nigga that work at McDonald's got a
Of
bag?
course, yeah.
The nigga might have a fucking.
No, he
bag.
got a lady.
Just might.
That's what I'm saying.
There's a
bro.
Jody in every city.
Yeah.
There's a Jody.
But what I'm saying is that the chance that she gets to upgrade and leave you, she will.
Bro.
This is what I'm saying. Is it conditional or is it unconditional?
It's unconditional. To you.
How is it? It's not unconditional, bro.
If
it's only a selective woman, bro, that's gonna stick beside you no matter what. Even if a nigga that got more than you come along.
Sorry.
How's
My bad, y'all. I try to hold it out the whole pod. I try to hold it out the whole pod, bro. Come on, man.
That was a big pause.
Okay, my
Come
bad.
on,
My
man.
bad. Okay, I'm just saying if a dude come along
Right.
and he got a little bit more than you,
Right.
right? And it's gonna take a special type of woman not to leave you, bro. It's just what it is, bro.
It's
So you
gonna
think
take
a
a woman
girl-
that don't love you.
Y'all heard
It's
what
gonna
Chris
take
Brown
a
said,
woman
right?
that don't love you.
You heard what Chris Brown said, right?
What he said?
When a rich nigga wants you.
But I'm saying though, so
I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a fact.
So let me ask you a question. So you're basically saying if my old lady found somebody that had more paper than me or whatever, or doing better than me, she's automatically gonna
They're
leave me?
not going.
it's
She
not-
gonna
no,
they
no,
not
no,
going.
no.
I'm a good father.
She not
Listen.
going.
Listen.
She not going.
Wait, let him finish checking off what he just said. You're a what?
A good father,
What else you about to say?
provider.
Good provider.
Okay,
Yeah,
you're
protector.
On top of my shit.
You're
A protector.
providing something. She's not gonna leave that.
No, but
because
he
you're-
made it seem like if somebody
No.
got more paper than me,
No.
she's gonna automatically leave.
I believe that
it's
your
possible,
old lady,
yes.
I believe that your old lady, right? My old lady, that sort of thing. They rocking with us no matter what, right? Anything else that we can do in addition is what we can provide in addition. They fuck with us first.
Right.
They fuck with us first. So like if you have a chick that fuck with you first, not saying that she like you because your car, she like you because your this, she like you because no, she like you because like she like you. You know what I'm saying? They always gonna rock with you. It don't matter if a nigga who got 60 acres and none of that gonna matter because she fucking with you. If you fucking with you and your little quarter plot, she fuck with you in your quarter plot.
But also I'll say this: it does matter how you meet a person. Also,
Yeah, exactly what I started off with.
So if a nigga coming in with the if you coming in flashing that lifestyle at a woman, that's what she's gonna take.
Yeah.
So that's what she's gonna look for you to give is that lifestyle.
That lavish lifestyle.
Right. So that's of course a woman's gonna do that. So basically how you meet a woman does matter a lot, a lot of how she's going to treat you. But again, at the same time, though, I'm just going by what my dog CB said. Cause when a rich nigga wants you, cause
You see, T.O., I can agree with you.
But
I do agree.
It is fact though. He's not lying.
I'm
A
just
woman love is not unconditional. It's not like our love.
That's
to
why.
them.
Listen, this
It
is why.
isn't, bro.
This is
I
why.
don't know why y'all acting like
It
he's
is
lying.
Fool. So
It's
you
a
trying to tell
selective
me?
few women.
No.
That will give you that unconditional love.
So here's what it is. If you are with a woman that has conditional love for you, then you not a nigga that has good judgment. You can't choose. You're not gonna choose a woman that you think is gonna leave you if another nigga comes
No,
through.
but it's not-
That's what I'm
no.
saying.
So, hold on.
No. Let me hold on.
Go ahead.
You're not gonna leave a woman that you believe is gonna leave you for a nigga that's more up. That's not gonna happen. You're gonna choose a woman that you say, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think she rock with me no matter what. You're not gonna intentionally choose a woman who's gonna do that. You're gonna go out saying, I'm choosing the one that's rocking with me for me. I'm
But can I
telling you.
get a
Going back to
witness?
Going back to the initial
hold on.
question.
Hold
Listen,
on.
I can't get a witness, nigga.
Hold on before you say that. So when the girls go through when they go through the divorce hearing, you think that they don't switch up?
Okay.
Every girl switches up, bro. It has nothing to do with that.
You talking a divorce
No,
hearing.
I'm
You
just
talking when there's hate
I'm
involved.
giving you hypothetical. So I'm saying,
But there's hate already there
Listen.
if it's in a divorce. We talking if they're in a relationship. You in a relationship? No. I'm talking about this. You walking through the mall with your shorty, right? You think that she sees a nigga who's walking through and the nigga walk over and just grabs her? She's
she's
gonna
not
walk away.
gonna leave. No. I'm not saying that she's gonna leave like that. But
She's not gonna take the nigga number.
She gonna try to go find a nigga Facebook.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That's some crazy shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. It is some wild shit outside. It is some wild shit
You're only
outside.
getting that unconditional love, like I said, if it's something you found from the sandbox, bro, from the sandlot.
Yeah.
Y'all
Hey, let me tell
absorbed
you
from the sandlot and y'all tucked in, then okay. But if it's something nowadays and it's just starting-
2025?
bro, you
So
cannot
y'all don't
leave-
believe there's loyal women nowadays in 2025?
No.
Great
I'm not
question.
saying
Jacob.
that.
Single-
Great question.
I
Jacob.
saying
never
that.
said
I'm not
No,
saying that.
that's basically what you're saying.
No,
Basically,
I'm not
no,
saying that.
that's what y'all saying.
Bro,
You
I
guys are
never
saying that.
said
You
never.
guys are saying that if you're with a woman, she's never gonna love you. She's only
I
gonna look.
never-
She's only gonna look for a
See-
step up.
See,
No.
Women always-
First of all, y'all, bro, it's always the what if. Everybody's looking for a step up. Nigga, I'm looking for a step up. What are you talking about?
Lift me up. What was it? Lift me
I'm
up,
saying
goddamn.
though, you meet a woman nowadays and you gotta, it's all how you courted it. Everything goes right.
Right.
If you come in too much pressure and she's seeing you, this nigga that got all this stuff, nigga, she's putting all that out the window. All she's seeing is dollar signs. You get me? Oh, this nigga got a Bentley. Oh, he got a bust down. Oh, he wearing Louis V. Oh yeah, dollar sign. She not gonna want to get to know you 100% for the nigga that you are.
I understand that.
T.O.
But how about if somebody you meeting at work?
Okay.
You don't have all that shit on.
Okay, that's fine. So then we
No. But
we
that's
grind it
positional
out.
now. That's
We-
positional.
We grind it out. We
'cause
see
you
what's
might
what.
you might be a boss.
I was about to say, and she might be the word.
You might make more money than her. She like, damn,
Off
that
top.
nigga make $10 more than me.
Yeah.
That nigga can probably provide a little bit better than
There
that.
be a lot of bums
I'm gonna give
smashing
you. I'm gonna
baddies
give you an example.
nowadays,
I'm gonna give you an
so.
example.
That's a fact.
I'm gonna give you a good example real quick. So just nip it in the butt. Like a nigga like me. Y'all know I work for myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know when business is good, business is good. Mm-hmm. You feel me? When I meet a female, I never tell them I own the business.
Mm-hmm.
I tell them I'm a worker. You know why? Because my dumbass used to tell females that I own the business, and how they approach me and how they move completely different.
Yeah.
You want to go to this restaurant? You gonna do? Nah, nigga, I'm a worker, bro. I get $14 an hour, so she knows what she's gonna
Nigga,
get.
I know you ain't telling no girl you making
Gonna
14
lie to
hours.
you ain't
What do you
telling-
think I pay my employees?
Hey, Trump.
No
Hey,
wonder. I
Trump.
see why they be quitting.
Trump. That nigga right there. The goddamn Jamaican nigga, all right, bro?
That nigga not tell no girl, nigga.
Bro,
Ain't
what
no,
you
you
think
ain't
they
tell
paid me
girl.
when I was working for them, bro?
With the
I'm only
2500.
doing what they did to me, bro.
This nigga say $14
This
an hour.
nigga, bro.
Nah, let's say, bro. Like I say, you know, I don't want to make it sound like there's no girl out there that's not what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
I'm just
Clean
saying.
it up now. Clean it
I'm
up.
not-
Clean it up on aisle 12.
No.
Aisle 12
I
need a
stand.
sweep.
Listen, see,
Sweep
when
up
I-
Stand by your shit, nigga.
See, when I try to explain myself, niggas acting like I'm
Get
trying
the
to
sweep
dodge a
eye.
bullet
Get
right
the
now.
sweep eye.
All I'm saying is that I'm not saying every. That's not gonna ever come out my mouth. But I'm just saying. Listen, every girl is looking for a step up, bro.
Right. Okay.
Listen,
okay.
listen.
Everybody is.
Listen,
Everybody.
People can say,
down,
listen, cause like I said, listen. Like Chris Brown said, 'cause I see Chris Brown ruin a lot of niggas' lives, bro. And listen, every nigga, I guarantee every nigga thought the same thing. Not my girl, bro. Because they gonna go say that's the nigga's favorite line. Not my girl, bro. Until it happens to them, it's not my girl, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Listen. Women are very fucking devilish sometimes, bro. You don't never know which way the pendulum they
Men are too.
I was gonna say to your people,
It goes
man.
both
I
ways,
don't like
bro.
that nigga for that shit,
Listen,
bro.
I'm gonna
I
tell
don't like
okay,
you for that,
I'm
bro.
gonna ask you a question.
I don't like
listen,
that for you,
listen.
man.
See, men. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. We some dog ass niggas.
I'm about to say.
Okay, that's devilish.
Wait. We dog ass niggas. For sure. We gonna play some dog. We gonna do some dog ass shit. But I tell you one thing. I'm not leaving my chick for no other chick. That's 100. I might cheat, but I will not leave my chick for
I'm
some
with
other
The
chick.
fundamental difference
know
with
that.
men. The fundamental difference with men is women gonna cheat for financial or like a step up.
For a
Or
step
like
up.
A man only gonna cheat. They're not gonna cheat down to an ugly chick. They're gonna cheat for a chick that look better. I'm gonna be honest with you. Actually, I take it back. I'm
Nah,
lying.
that's
I'm
a-
lying.
Wait.
Hold on. I just said some shit. I just said some
Pause.
shit that I know not
You
true.
lying.
So if you going with a
This is
I was
custodian,
with you until you said that.
No, you right. I'm with you, bro. You right. No, you right. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you. Niggas will need they find shit out for some dog shit.
No.
You ain't lying.
Go ahead.
ain't lying.
Put me in
I'm
the
saying,
blender.
so if you going with a custodian, right?
Right.
And then you meet a doctor, she's buying you all this, she telling you could buy, I get you this, I get you that, take you on vacation.
He bucking.
You ain't gonna think about bucking?
Nah, bro. If I fuck with my girl, bro. Like,
Tio, get the fuck outta
no,
here.
listen. I'm telling you, bro. Niggas like, bro. Men love for real. Like.
And how about if you're going through it with that chick?
Men don't
The
love
custodian.
for
Then
real.
that's a little different.
Men
That's
are
a
just
little
willing
different.
men are just willing to cheat, my nigga.
That's a
Because
little
I don't
We're
see.
cheaters.
I just don't
keep
see.
I'm with you.
We're cheaters, but that don't
Listen.
mean that we don't love our girl
Speak for
for real.
yourself.
For real.
Jamaican men don't cheat.
No, Jamaican men the first ones that cheat.
Jamaican, y'all niggas
Just
just
like
like
I
y'all
don't
cheat
eat
for
meat.
yourself.
And y'all don't eat cat, right?
Y'all the first one
But
that
anyways,
I don't eat cat. That's a Haitian thing.
Hey, watch out, bro. Hey, watch out, bro. You see? Hey,
Yo,
hey.
you gonna stop that
Hey,
shit?
that's
nigga.
fire. I'm with you, my nigga. That's fire.
Hey,
Yeah.
Trump.
No.
Hey, listen,
Keep my dog here.
That's the only immigrant on the show. We gonna get you to go get your ass.
That's
nigga.
fire. Let's go, nigga.
But nah,
Let's go, cuz.
but nah, like I said, bro, like I'm not trying to, saying that's a woman gonna, but I'm saying women usually look for it to step up, and we have to just be honest with that, bro. Like, listen again, like I said, everybody's gonna say, "Not my girl, bro." That's nigga's favorite line. Not my girl, bro.
and in that case, that's why niggas should learn how to step up. Or not step up, excuse me. Step your game up.
Yeah.
Straight up.
So niggas, so nigga might step.
Grind it out.
Yeah, of course. I feel
Grind
like
it out.
I feel like a nigga should always be on his game, 110%.
Basically.
Yeah, but again, but I still gotta have faith that my chick, if I hit a snag, she ain't gonna leave me. I gotta have faith in that.
The nigga, the woman gotta have faith that if she get big bloated, the nigga not gonna start looking this way. That's it. It's the same, bro. It's the same way. The same way.
Well, yeah, you're right. Cause bitch get big.
I'm trying to tell you.
I'm giving that bitch the deuces.
CTO, that's your problem, bro. That's your problem, bro.
I'm giving the bitch. I'm giving the bitch the
Niggas is
deuces.
petty, bro. That's crazy.
So y'all, do y'all think the jewelry or the cars, the house or the status of the job really? Do you think where do you think that's placed on the table when you think a woman judging based off a man?
Oh yeah, it's there off rip.
It's there.
So I'm asking you, where do you think that's placed? Do you think love is placed first? What do you think is placed first? What's your first placement? What do you think is placed first?
When a woman's just meeting a dude, everything else.
So
love
the-
is last.
the-
They can grow to love you.
Nah, the jewelry,
that is true. Girl can grow
the
up.
assets and everything, that's the foundation.
Yeah.
When you meeting someone, that's the
The
foundation
looks
of
and
that
all
table.
that come last.
Yeah.
I think the looks come first.
Nah.
I think the looks in how you hold yourself together in
Tio.
appearance wise, that come first.
What year you in?
No.
2000 or 19?
So hold on. So you think it's just the jewels?
2025? Let me tell you something. You could be in a dark room. She gonna see that thing lit up. She gonna look over and say, I want that nigga. I can't even see that nigga face. I'm telling you, that's how it goes nowadays, fool. Nowadays, I'm trying to tell you right now, she gonna walk in. I remember last week, Donovan had a Supreme hat on. They gonna walk in. They ain't even look at Donovan yet. They gonna look at this, they'll look at the fit, be like, he might have a little something. We outside. It moves like that too. It moves like that also. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I don't blame nobody. The same way I think for men. You walk, if a man walk in, the nigga not gonna look at the chick face. She got a fat. She gonna be like, I ain't gonna lie, fool. I don't know what her face look like. That is how it goes, fool.
Agreed.
People gonna look at that look shit first, and that shit gonna do a lot. That gonna be whatever. But whatever your asset is,
Yeah.
your asset's your ass.
Yeah.
Nigga say your asset's your
If
ass.
your asset is your ass, my nigga, I'm trying to tell you. Yeah.
Do you guys think men know how to be likable without flashing they shit?
I think so. Yeah.
A nigga like me, absolutely.
Donovan, you got the jihad on right now, bro.
A
That shit,
nigga like
attracting
me?
somebody.
A nigga like me, definitely, bro. Yeah, I don't want to even show nobody I could even possibly live a lavish life. Like I want them to know that this nigga have broke mentality. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see where this could go.
He's wearing the Meta Ray-Bans right now. The nigga got on motherfucking $400 Nikes. The nigga.
Oh, yeah, he got the Shadow Boy Jordan ones, yeah.
I'm trying to say, niggas ain't no dummies, bro. You feel me? The chick gonna walk up and start adding it up, bro. Add it up, fool. No, she gonna add you up, fool. No, she adding you up, man.
I think in 2025, I don't think niggas know how to.
Okay.
I think this is just what that's why the women are fucked up now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I say y'all niggas, y'all inside, don't come outside.
No.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
right there.
I'm tucked away.
Don't come outside
there.
because outside is fucked. It's a fucked up. It's a ruthless ass game
Trying
outside.
to go inside like y'all
You know,
niggas, bro.
most girls are looking for, you know what I'm saying? They looking for the, for the jewels, or they looking for if you got a nice car. This is what they searching for, bro. You feel
Good
me?
job, shit like that, yeah.
Man, they ain't nigga. That's the last thing they looking at.
You
right
think
there.
they looking for a nigga with a job?
No. If they hear that the nigga has a
Bro,
good
they
job.
look-
You
If
think they looking for a nigga
listen.
with a job?
Like if she's like, yo, you are an entrepreneur.
No, she wants you without a job.
They
Really?
Where y'all
Yeah.
meeting these girls at?
That's
bro?
what I'm what?
Hold on.
It depends.
because you know they want that scam.
I'm saying
nigga.
that-
You know
Oh,
they
that's
want
the
that-
job.
Come
Even if you
on.
meet a girl at the
They-
church.
If he chopping, that's
At
the
the
job.
church.
J-Cuz,
The
so-
church at the church want the nigga who I ain't gonna lie,
don't
my
believe
bad.
that.
Hold
my
on, so
bad.
J
No, they
cuz
don't.
so
No, they
J cuz
don't.
they don't want the scamming nigga.
They want the
I don't
nigga
think
who
so.
get.
They do be wanting that.
Man, this
They
nigga
do
get on
want
this
that.
pod and start like
do.
what
I'm
you
just
doing
saying,
last
these
time?
I be scared
Microphones
sometimes
got a
that what
lion.
I do is
They
not
got a
good
lion
enough.
tactic in it.
Listen.
Dolo like Dolo said, these niggas get on this pod
And just get the lion, nigga.
Yeah,
Bro,
just
you
saying.
Nigga
Nah,
crazy.
man. They
I
want-
know y'all got
Yeah.
trust issues and all that. but
No,
come
bro.
on, guys.
J cuz you tell them right now, these girls ain't looking for a scam nigga.
Yeah, bro.
No,
he's
it-
right.
it's
Young
a-
Miami said it
It
already.
depends
cuz.
where you meeting these girls
Young
at. If you meet them
Miami-
at the strip club or
Bro,
the clubs,
it don't
of
even fuck-
Bro,
course.
I don't care
It
where
don't
the fuck
They
you
looking
at.
for the
matter.
nigga in the
Yeah, it don't matter.
section.
Like,
Of course.
Listen. Even the girl at church listen to Young Miami.
I'm not gonna lie to you. What's up with you, bro?
What? But
Hey, what's
listen.
up with you today, bro?
Bro,
Hey, what's up with you today, dog? What's up with dog,
Yo, you know what's crazy? I asked a chick one time, would you rather be with a nigga that's 9 to 5 or a drug dealer? She told me drug dealer.
Yep.
That's why I told
Yeah,
you.
I
They
mean,
don't want
they
to go
like
to
that
job.
every
I
day.
felt
money.
bad, dog. I
They don't
was
want
like,
to go no
damn.
job, nigga.
They want a scamming ass nigga, bro.
No, man, or a drug dealer, bro.
Yeah,
Niggas,
bro.
They want a nigga that has no job.
And
You
not-
got just time. You got time? They with you, bro.
Every 2 weeks, a 9 to 5 nigga gonna be able to do your nails. A drug dealer and a nigga that's scamming, nails done every day. Every
God,
day.
I get paid every week.
$14,000 an hour.
Yeah, but it,
Ain't nobody want your ass.
Donovan said 14, nigga. They looking at this nigga, bro. Come on, bro.
Nigga,
I ain't doing no nails and none of that.
Them
Sorry,
niggas
nigga.
but speaking of scamming niggas and speaking of niggas, if your homie snitch, could y'all ever be cool with him again?
87 and 93.
Wait. Pause. It depends on what do you mean snitch? Like,
Like
Give me a scenario.
okay, so if a nigga snitch, right? So just say hypothetically, it don't have to be you. It could be another nigga that they was running plays with, and then you find out the nigga was talking. What could you ever be cool with that nigga?
no, not in that scenario. Hell no.
Dolo.
Oh, you know where I stand, fool. Ain't never. Can't never come back from that shit. It happened, it's done. It's dead.
Snitching ain't black and white. It's just not black and white. It's not like
So Donovan would take Donovan.
like if my homie. It all depends, bro. It's like it's subjective because if you my homie, bro, we all know we have a certain group of niggas we fuck with. We have some homies that are a little more harder, than other niggas. You know what I mean? But if I'm gonna put one of these my soft homie in a situation and then he snitch on me, Bro, I should never put that nigga in that situation.
Even more reason for me not to fuck with a nigga, bro. He was pussy, then he proved
Nah,
it.
if it's a nigga I'm running the streets with and we in a situation and he snitch on me, I ain't fucking with you. But if I put old Bobby here that don't even do shit like that, he go to church in a situation.
Bobby not a gangster. Bobby not. Listen, if you doing crime, right, and Bobby's your accountant, and that nigga has no idea what's going on, and the feds come and Bobby say, "Hey, here's the books."
No, he allowed to snitch.
He allowed to. That nigga has no. There is nothing for that nigga to not do that. He doing his job as a civilian. But if Bobby was in the street with you doing what that nigga was supposed to do, fool, Bobby
that's what
supposed
I'm
to hold
saying.
that shit down.
Then I can't fuck with that nigga.
There we go.
Then I can't fuck with that nigga.
There we go.
You feel me?
That's why I can agree with you when you say it's not black and white. It's not black and white if you're not in a certain lifestyle. But if you involve in a certain lifestyle, my nigga, unfortunately, there's no black and white. I mean, there's no gray area. That bitch is black and white. It's
that's true.
Either you do or you don't. That's
about
it.
You a hood nigga and shit like that? Nah.
How about you, Ken?
Nah, I can't. I don't fuck with. You know, I always say for me, if I do the crime, I can do the time. I'm not going. If it's a time I can't do, I ain't gonna do the crime.
That's it.
So
That's simple.
So if I'm in the paint with somebody about whatever play, what's going on, whatever happening, just know that I can do that time. I'm willing to do whatever come with it.
Yeah.
So I don't believe in snitching. Like if you a nigga that's getting into some shit that got a lot of years behind it, bro, be ready to fall on that sword. That's how I see it.
You say that now?
No, I know I'm saying that serious. I've had plenty of chances where, I could have, but I never did that. Like, you feel me? Nah, hell nah. There's no room. There's no excuse for it. I feel like there's no excuse for snitching. You know.
So let me ask you a question, right? Say you got a homie that's testifying against a dude that ran over a little girl. Was that be considered snitching?
So hold on. But are they asking me to come testify for seeing him run over that little girl?
No. Your homies going to court testifying against somebody that harmed a little girl or ran her over or something.
Listen, that's where these niggas.
I mean, it's still considered snitching.
Listen, that's where the street. Listen,
considered snitching?
Listen, listen, bro. Listen, that's where the streets fuck. That's where the streets just gets me thrown off. Listen. I don't give a fuck, bro. Anything that has to do with kids, bro. Off limits, bro.
So let me tell you, here's the thing.
I don't care.
When you are involved in gangster lifestyle, there's a level of irrationality you gotta have as a gangster, bro. If you really gonna be in that street shit, bro, there's a level of irrationality on some like. That's what I'm saying. The niggas that can like sell drugs to their auntie, sell drugs to their mama, there's a level of fucking disconnect that you have with the world, fool. Yeah. If you really a gangster like that and you see a child get killed, bro. The gangster shit's supposed to be, bro. You don't say a word. They ain't got nothing to do with you.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
Because you being rational.
No, I'm a rational nigga.
There we go.
That's period, bro. Listen.
I ain't no gangster. Bro.
Listen,
I'm snitching.
But listen,
this nigga stupid, yo.
At least he's honest.
I see being honest. That little girl, nigga, that was him.
Well,
bro,
I ain't know.
You taking that reward, huh?
There we go.
I ain't know, nigga. That was him, nigga.
I feel the same way, bro.
Where can I get what number I'm calling? I need
I need the DA office number. I need that. I'm snitching.
I'm calling for the reward.
Yeah,
that's me, bro.
But ain't no way I'm gonna see something happen to a little girl and I'm just gonna keep my mouth closed just because the street said not to tell.
No, I agree with you.
Fuck out of here,
I agree with you.
Nah,
but like
bro.
I said, if you really in that gangster lifestyle shit,
the gangsters have switched up what snitching is. Fucking for the last fucking 20 fucking years.
Not the gangsters.
Long time ago.
The non-gangsters.
Long time ago.
The gangsters.
Long time ago, snitching was you committing a crime with your homie. You tell on your homie. That was considered snitching. They've been changing the fucking rules for the last 20 fucking years, bro. I'm just being honest with you, bro.
If you going based off of what the internet is saying, bro, the internet's saying that if you and somebody all type of weird shit. If you going based off of the actual logic. That's illogical, but still it makes sense when the street nigga head, bro. Hey, bro, that snitching shit off limits, off guard, ain't no if and buts about it.
But most of these niggas that talking about what the internet saying, social media, they snitching.
Them ain't street niggas.
They're not street niggas.
Them ain't street niggas, bro.
Nah, them niggas are tell niggas. Bro.
Yeah, those are telling ass niggas, bro.
They gonna
tell.
They gonna tell, bro. They're the tax stones of the world.
This nigga crazy, yo.
That's crazy.
Well, tax stone snitched.
Tax.
He wrote a letter to the judge.
Tax did technically snitch.
He wrote a letter to the
I
judge.
heard it was his lawyer that did that.
No.
But you have to authorize.
You have to authorize that.
You do have to authorize that. You know nothing.
He snitched, bro. He said, "Hey, it's not me. It was him."
It was him. he said he had the gun first. It wasn't me. He had the gun first.
Context definitely matter, bro. Context definitely matter. But when it comes to the street shit, like you can't say shit. You just gotta hold it down. If you a real street nigga. Can't say shit.
No, you now. I'm not gonna create a friendship.
I transition I'm a civilian.
I'm a civilian also. Take, no.
But
But I
I
do
those 10
understand
niggas
more.
right now. I'm like, hey, I'm a civilian. Cause
That's morality. Ethics. Hold
10
on,
years
time
ago,
out,
I didn't
bro.
know you snitch, Alex. I don't give a
Hold
fuck
on,
about
hold
what
on.
you did
Don't
10
put my
years
name.
ago.
Don't put my name with that snitch shit. Don't say Alex, bro. Don't put my name with that shit, bro.
yeah, man, let's get to this 8793.
That wasn't it.
Nah, hell no, that wasn't it, man.
Nigga ain't looking at the board, goddamn.
If you could bring back one rapper,
It ain't Nipsey.
no, if you could bring back one rapper
Hey, watch out,
back to life, just for one album, who would it be?
Okay. You know what? You know who I'd bring back? Somebody that I don't even listen to, but because there's such big of a lore behind the nigga name and like such big of like a mystery behind it, like mystery behind the nigga name and shit like that, and how influential he was.
Yeah.
I'll bring back Big L, cause I want to see if that nigga could
Fire.
really like be popping. How that nigga, how they say he was
Fire.
popping.
The big picture was fire.
Well, see, I don't know if that nigga was really popping. How, like, cause I ain't gonna lie to you. What I hear about this nigga, like he was a YN back then, like really going type shit.
You know he was a twin.
See, I ain't know that.
Yeah,
see?
that's why they
The New York nigga let me
his
know.
brother's supposed to get clapped. They clapped him instead.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't know that detail.
So you bringing back Big L?
Just so I could know, like I said, this is opposite of what you know you may expect of me. Yeah, I'm bringing back Big L, bro. I want to see what that shit was really hitting for. All that chatter I hear about dog, let me see what that shit was hitting
Name
for.
me a
for
song
real.
from Big L.
I can't tell you.
You always put somebody to the test.
Like I said,
Ebonics, big picture.
I
the
can't
nigga.
tell you
I
one.
didn't ask you though.
I can't tell you. But
So
like
why
I said,
you want him to come back?
because I just told you all that big shit I hear about dog. I want to see if that shit was hitting for real.
What big shit you heard from
You
him?
never heard nothing good about Big L.
I'm actually. What did you hear big about?
I hear Big L. Big L was one of the biggest, but
Pause.
he died. Come on, yo. Watch out, yo. Come on, yo.
Just
They
saying.
said the nigga was one of the biggest artists on the way to be. He got cut short. His legs got cut short on his way up. I would love to see what that shit could have been. Huge.
Yeah, that nigga was
Big
still
L.
alive, nigga. That Biggie, Pac, Pun, that wouldn't even fucking matter.
Nigga said pun.
Nigga had bars, bro.
Nigga said pun.
Nigga said Pun had bars, bro.
So you bringing back Pun?
No, I ain't bringing back that nigga.
All right,
Damn.
That's
So
not who I'm bringing back.
okay, who you bringing back?
I'm bringing back X.
Who?
DMX.
Yeah, but you got to live through him, man. I'm not.
No,
bringing-
what's wrong with
But you
that?
said you
What's
said
wrong
bring
with
back
that?
that nigga.
What's wrong with that?
Okay.
We gonna bring back goddamn who you bringing back, bro? This ain't gonna bring back a 79
I'm
rapper,
telling you, you gonna
bro.
bring back this nigga. What's that nigga Nipsey, bro? Who you bring back?
Hey, what? Wait, hey, Donovan, bro.
Hey, stop
I'ma
you
send
gotta
this
stop
to.
disrespecting Nip, bro. Come on,
I need
bro.
to find me a nigga that's really from the 60s and send that shit his way,
Come
bro.
on,
You
cuz.
wildin', bro.
Cuz, you gotta stop disrespecting
Who
Nip.
you gonna
cuz.
send me? What's that nigga? The fat nigga, Big Mac. What's his name?
Oh, Crip Mac.
Big Mac.
Crip Mac.
Crip Mac ain't even
bro.
dead.
He ain't
Damn.
even. Yeah, he ain't even.
This nigga stupid,
He's
man.
somewhere.
I know a lot of people probably say they thinking I'm gonna bring back Pac, but I was alive when Pac was alive, so I'm saying if I had to bring back anybody, probably be Sam Cooke.
Sam Cooke, the singing nigga.
He's not a rapper. This nigga went to a goddamn Jim Crow movement, bro. What's up with you, T.O.?
Yeah, bro, I like
You
Sam
went to.
Cooke. I
He's not a
love
rapper.
his music.
What's a rap album that Sam Cooke got? 'Cause they said rapper.
And the nigga said the chain gonna come.
Ah, damn, bro. I hate this nigga, bro. I fucking hate this nigga. Come on,
okay,
bro.
okay, I'm gonna be serious. But if I had to bring back one rapper, everybody know who I'm gonna bring back.
Tupac Amari Shakur.
I'm gonna bring back Tupac Amari Shakur.
Man, leave that nigga in Cuba, bro.
Listen, cause
Nigga ain't better than Big L.
Leave him in Cuba.
okay, I'm gonna end this pod, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm not
Jake,
gonna lie to
I wanna
you.
hear what
Let
Jake
Jake
Cuz
go to end that
Nah,
motherfucker
yeah.
immediately.
Alright,
Because
go
ain't no
ahead.
way, bro. You disrespectful today, bro.
Tupac
You
is stayed
wildin'.
at him and Nipsey. Go
Nah,
ahead.
I'm gonna say Tupac also.
yeah, thank you. Come on, Jake.
Jake Cuz.
That's I appreciate my
Y'all
dog.
niggas
You know
go
what I
sit
mean?
down, bro.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
be
They're
continuity,
best friends,
bro.
guys. They're best friends.
I need to hear my nigga.
Bring my nigga L back,
Listen,
man.
I need to hear my
Big
nigga.
L, man.
I need to hear my nigga perform
Hit him
Pain. I need to hear
up.
my nigga play Gangsta Party.
Hit him up.
And
Yo, hit him
I
up.
need him to. This would be the perfect time for him to play. For him to perform "Hit 'Em Up."
Man,
during
listen,
Diddy
Big
trial.
L, man. Watch out, bro. Watch out, man.
Yo, run some capo. Put some Jimmy on before we
That
end this
Jomo
bitch,
shit,
nigga.
man. That Jomo shit. Yeah. Real Harlem shit,
Hey, listen, man. We out of here,
Yeah,
man.
real
Hey,
Harlem shit.
this is the end of the pod, man. I appreciate everybody for coming, watching, subscribe, like. Fuck with us. We out.
Yo.